Hello everybody, welcome to Garrett the Gamer channel. My name is Garrett and welcome to my channel. Today we're doing some more of Honkai Star Rail, part number 30. We've been at this for 30 parts and it's technically been more than a year since we've, well, yes, it's been almost, it's a little past 3 years since we've actually started doing Honkai Star Rail stuff here on the channel. In fact, we were one of the first to do streaming for it, at least on YouTube. Howdy game, welcome. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a fantastic Wednesday. Forgetting what day it is today. It's Leslie. Okay, I'm trying to get Gilgamesh up, to be honest. I'll do that later. Claiming all my daily stuff. They just released out a new banner for the new, well, yeah, banner, I guess. It's still the same update, but different banner. Now you have Ishtar, Anaxa, and Aventurine. This is the OG Aventurine before we get the special Aventurine, and then they're light cones. I don't want to really go for anything, to be honest. I've already spent, what, 200 of these passes already? Yeah, no, I'm good. We got Aptitude Showcase. I never did Adventurine's Aptitude. Huh. I'll do that later then. I still haven't done Divergent Universe nor Currency Wars for the week. I am a little bit behind. But we are doing this today, so. It says 20 days. How long is 20 days? 20 days until the 25th. So yeah, we have to finish this today. Otherwise, I don't know. We're probably going to have to go in overtime for what we're doing. But before we do, is it L for lineup? No, it's T for teams. Enable back over. I have been watching the anime for the Fate Stay Night UBW. Interesting stuff. It reminded me of all that I remembered when I played the game. Alright, we're at day 2 out of day 7, I guess. Muscle Magic. Receive the King's Power. Am I in? I'm in here. Am I? Yeah. Okay. We're gonna have to deal with this guy. Is there anything else that I'm missing? No, we're good. Let's continue. It's only, what, 3 minutes in stream? Wow. Alright. We got about 2-3 hours or so. What is it? My treasure? Are you thinking of ditching that last and pledging fealty to your new master? No, I'm just here to recruit you. I have wandered half my life, only regretting that I have yet to meet a wise lord. Keep saying things like that and I'll punch you. Exactly. Josh got Splatoon Raiders, and he beat the game yesterday. Nice. Very, very nice. And so will I. I do agree, Ren. Aren't you curious how she managed to pry open the vault? Fool, my gaze spans the past and future. Such detail would not have escaped me. Or Chimera. Huh. This one seems interested to know. Then I see no reason to refuse. Wow, Gilgamesh, really? You're really the type to succumb to cuteness? Enough chit-chat. Let's go before I change my mind. Gilgamesh joins the battle. I'm kind of curious how she pried open the vaults, to be honest. I don't want Gilgamesh with me, though. Let's review today's events. We successfully recovered Bull Worker from the caster duo. It is a fitness flex bar. We also successfully subdued the King of Heroes, Gilgamesh, after clearing up the misunderstanding. He and the Emerald Chimera by his side joined forces with us. To think you would have this King deign to take the field personally. What a shameless boast. I shall grant you these clues for now, but unless it is a matter of life and death, this king will not be exerting his full strength. Wow, Gilgamesh, really? That means we're missing Saber, which I'm assuming is the Saber. And whatever the heck Ashfell is. Or the master of Gilgamesh. Anyway, to wrap up this Holy Grail War as quickly as possible and resume my otherworldly journey, let's remain elegant and give it our all today. Will do, Ren. Will do. Wait, the Chimera was one of them? Well, that was a bit strange. Alright, Bulwarker. Gains 1 magical energy. They want me to get rid of Magecraft Gem Water. Each time the target is hit within a single turn, it takes an extra 40% damage. How good is magical energy? I guess we'll find out. Why are you here? Good question. It's destroyed, so once we put it down, it will be destroyed. Shortly after. Summon a Chimera that grants rewards at the start of each turn. Use 10 cards to level up the reward up to level 3. I'm assuming it starts at level 1. We'll get rid of the heal, I guess. Why does it show up a target thing for the Caster Ice and Sparksy duo? Shouldn't it be the other way around? Participant information. An ordinary person and a genius. A master who is always ready for a brawl and an armchair servant. That does sound like Herta, not gonna lie. So the master, Veritas ratio, neutral good, and none for subsidiary stat. A strict teacher with an expression as solemn as plaster. That sounds about right. I wonder who'd win in a fight between him and Mr. Kuzuki. So he was actually one of the masters in the Holy Grail War on Fate's Stay Night. The UBW. And then Caster as Herta, Chaotic Good. That's kind of interesting. Neutral Good and Chaotic Good. And subsidiary stats is Star. Magical Energy is EX and Noble Phantasm is EX. Luck is C. Okay. That kind of sounds like Herta. Introduction. A sweet, adorable puppet girl who looks just like a doll, but is incredibly sharp-tongued the moment she speaks. Truly a great witch, my idol. Wow. Oh my goodness. Gilgamesh. Since when was he into cute animals? Participant information. Hailing from another world, he claims to be humanity's oldest king of heroes. For some reason, he's accompanied by an adorable little green beast this time. I think we've talked about this before, did we? A harsh, ruthless, and supremely arrogant Goldie tyrant. His strength truly backs up that ego, though I really don't want to admit it. Yeah, me neither. Me neither, Ren. I kind of want to know for Silverwolf. A stone-faced, white-haired little girl could be Berserker's master. Pretty sure she's a completely normal, well-behaved 5th grade girl with silver hair, red eyes, 2 maids at home, and a very aristocratic-sounding name. 2 maids at home? Is she talking about Kafka and gosh, a Firefly? Well, technically speaking, Berserker's master was Ilya, and she had two maids at home as well. If she's really like Berserker's master, saying any more would be a massive spoiler. Just check out the original. Alright. We got 4 things to go through. We gotta get Gay Bog. Ooh, Gay Bog. Yeah, let's do it first. We're gonna go get Lancer's weapon. Track down the source of magical energy seemingly belonging to a guard. What guard? Are we talking about like a Bellabog guard? Oh my goodness, it is. It's done! Okay, that makes more sense. Of all people, you're the 9th challenger. Didn't see that coming. You want one too? This death metal styled microphone. Serval is going to absolutely love it. Oh, okay. That sounds like her. That's obviously a weapon, right? Someone left this treasure behind. Save it. Let's fight. Huh, that's exactly what I had in mind. Just taking my word for it isn't enough. Handing this over without something in return wouldn't do justice to its value. And that's not how the Silvermane guards operate. It's been a while. Let's see how much your strength has grown since we last met. I don't want to have Gilgamesh, but apparently they don't want me to switch out, so... Unless... Who, me? Listen, end yourself, Lancer. Oh gosh. Done. They say Lancers have always been cursed with E-ranked luck. Maybe you won't even need to lift a finger. Gosh. Okay, so for Gilgamesh... Treasure Tosaka style. For each extra card drawn during a turn, Gilgamesh generates 1 Gate of Babylon. Multiple Gate of Babylon can be played simultaneously without consuming extra magical energy. So, okay. So the main character of this is actually Ren. That kind of makes sense. It's kind of weird seeing them both on the same team, though. Okay, where are we going with this? 75% damage and draw 1 card. I'm gonna have to get back into the swing of this. I guess we do this. Boring. When Gilgamesh draws 4 cards, generates Gate of Babylon. Try to accumulate treasures as much as possible and fire them all at once. Destroy Keep deals 50% total damage to all enemies, 50% damage to all enemies per Gate of Babylon card. For every 1 extra card Gilgamesh draws during the turn, he gains 1 Gate of Babylon. Multiple copies of Gate of Babylon will stack together. Get more Gate of Babylon and unleash an earth-shattering strike. So we need to get boring again. And then use Bulwark. Reduce the target's damage dealt by 25%. No. 100% damage, 100% shield, maybe. Gain 1 magical energy in the next turn. Sure. Oh. Then I'll do both. Okay, let's use it. In turn. Due to his low luck, I couldn't really catch that. Generates 4 Gate of Babylon. And there's the Chimera. Summon a Chimera that grants rewards at the start of each turn. Be short on play, does not enter the discard pile. Okay, let's use it. Let's generate the Gate of Babylon 4 times. Let's heal 250%. Let's use it. 200% damage. All damage to all enemies. 50% damage to all enemies per Gate of Babylon card. So it's 200%. Heals. I'll take the heals. Golden Rule. After playing any card this turn, generate 1 Gate of Babylon. Sure. Do boring. Do another boring. Oh, we were about to finish him off. Well, that happened. So we got Bog. Deals 300% damage, and at the end of the turn, reduces the required magical energy by 1. That can be replaced to shields? Sure, let's do it. Gary, you've gotten stronger again. You should return that to its owner. As for Serval's gift, I'll figure something else out. Sigh. Maybe I'll just go discuss it with the leader. Yeah, go talk to gosh, I forgot his name. Japard, there it is. Okay. Oh, wanted poster. We are going back in time here. Muscle magic. Oh, we're still going. Musical? It's Japard. It's not musical, it's magical energy. Alright. I wasn't expecting to run into you, Gary. If it really has been a long time ever since Belobog stepped into the cosmos, all sorts of matters, big and small, have been piling up. I wanted to make time to contact you, but I just couldn't find a moment to rest. You see, the Silvermane Guard's Department of Aberration Defense Exchange Conference, that's a mouthful, that was supposed to be held on schedule has also been canceled. They're severely understaffed lately, so we've taken over some of their duties. I suppose you could say it counts as part of our field inspection. And here I thought you were just here to have fun. Thanks for all your hard work. Speaking of which, we're currently tracking down the mastermind behind the Imagine Holy Grail War. We've already obtained information on a suspect from the public. Have you seen this person at Planet Arcadia recently? Isn't this me? What do you want with me? So that's how it is. Your hands are tied when you're on the Trailblaze, just like when we first met. Cough, cough. You've once again embarked on the path of crime. Trailblazer, don't blame me for showing no mercy. Wow. This guy. It's starting to veer into the uncanny valley. This guy is completely immersed in his own art. Sounds about right. It seems this land has made Japard's artwork even more lethal to the soul. Wait a minute, is that truly me though? Isn't that supposed to be Stell? Okay. Let's go with this. Magical energy for the next turn. Let's get rid of some of his shields. He doesn't have any shields, but use Gate of Babylon. Oh wow, you get another one even after playing that one? Interesting.
On my command.
Why are you focusing on Ren, huh? What did Ren do? Oh, one poster. Destroy, keep, debuff. Damage taken increases by 50% while held. Destroyed after playing this card or defeating an enemy. Any enemy. So we have to defeat or use it. Otherwise, it'll be a debuff? What's the debuff? Cards that hinder you in combat. Use Chimera. Oh, I found out what this is. This is actually Caster's weapon in the Fate Stay Night. It's the, I guess, reversal? Or one may say the cheating weapon. You can break packs and stuff like that. Generate 4 Gates of Babylon. Why is Ren's pendant like that, though? Okay. Must be specifically for that. Or... I'm gonna do this. Which one do we do it on? The 160. Oh, wow. Gates of Babylon. Maybe we should have done to Japard, to be honest. It might have been better.
This ends here.
We can heal. Let's go and use Sparkle. Use Boring. Use Boring. Use Gate of Babylon. Oh my goodness. He grew.
For glory! Stay focused.
Heal and draw 1 card? I'll take it. Let's Gate of Babylon. Boring. Generate 4 Gates of Babylon. Gains 1 magical energy. Let's use the magic. Oh, I didn't even read it. Hand is full. No new cards can be added. Oh, wow. Oh, cool. We'll use this and then use Ren's. I did turn up the game volume just so everybody know. From last week. I think I found out what my issue was. Ten of them? Well, Japard's dead. So the issue is I couldn't remember what I had for my my volume for last time we played Honkai Star Rail. I mean, I had it written down, but I didn't have written down what we did last time because I changed it. Increases the target's vulnerability by 40% for 1 turn and draws 1 card. They don't want me to get rid of anything. Fair enough. I see. So you were misunderstood by the people. My apologies, Gary. Excuse me. In that moment, a sense of justice consumed me entirely. I simply could not suppress the desire to deliver a swift punch of justice to that criminal. To me? Wow. Duty calls, so I'll have to offer my proper apologies at a later time. When you return to Belbog, I insist you pay a visit to Quillpot Fort. Perfect projector. To an insectoid? This is gonna be fun. What insectoid is this? Is it a nymph? It is a nymph. Oh my goodness. He's so small. Splat. Oh no, judging by that sound, is this the worst case scenario? You might have stepped on something. If that's really the case, I suggest you give it, or whatever other form of life it may be, a proper apology. Take a look at the bottom of your feet first. Do I really have to apologize? In principle, yes, but don't let the praise of high morals down, alright? Sorry. You lift your foot ever so inconspicuously and offer a quiet apology to the living being that had just made its acquaintance with the sole of your shoe. Even though it was hard for it to speak, it still decided to hand over the treasure it unexpectedly obtained to you as a peace offering. Wow, we just stole it? A treasure and a new friend. But what a wonderful day. Got the projector. What about nymph? Wow. Or 52%. Copy the effect of the last card played. This would... would this be good? I kind of want to get rid of Rule Breaker. Probably not. No, we won't go for it. I'm debating about it. I'm like, I don't know. Belonging to the King of Heroes. Is this supposed to be the first one we were supposed to go to? Well. Oh no. Not this one. Hero and King and Gilga. Huh. Hey, ha ha ha. Ah, yeah, yum. Still no good. How exactly can we get the King's essence? Hey, I could give it to you. At this rate, the Honorable King's gonna tear us to pieces. What should we do? What are you guys doing here? Where'd this knockoff King of Heroes come from? Oh, if it isn't the great hero of Plan Arcadia, our savior. Please, you have to help us. We were hired by the Honorable King to be his stream moderators and provide background music for his broadcasts. But no matter what we try, we just can't recreate the King's magnificent laughter. Please stay and give us your input on the show. Okay. Your top priority right now is to find a street lamp. Okay. You would have us forfeit our lives and return to the heavens so soon? Knock off King of Heroes. Wipe that smirk off your face. You wouldn't make it past the King of Heroes either. You're versed in the King of Heroes. Okay. Go boring. Ooh. I have choices here. Going after mage. Gate of Babylon. Gains magical energy. Draw 2 cards. Use boring again. Let's regenerate. Use Gates of Babylon. The guy who laughs too much. Destroyed on play. The King's Resentment? Question mark? Okay. Still, I have to play this. Okay. Gates of Babylon. Use boring. Gates of Babylon. It might be wise to hold on to those cards, but not this time. I could have used Gilgamesh's special. Let's use it. Enuma Elish, 100% damage to all enemies and draw 3 cards. Okay. Gosh, I can't never remember the name of it. Because I keep thinking Phantasmoon. This game. Go with this. Get rid of. Chimera. In turn. Get rid of the resentment. Heal. Use Gay Bog. Boom. Generates 4 Gates of Babylon. Use another boring. Use the Gates of Babylon. I did notice last time we did get an achievement for getting, I guess, 10 or above. Noble Phantasm, that's what it's called. Open up, generate 1 Gate of Babylon, and randomly generate 1 prototype card that consumes 0 magical energy. Excuse me. We'll get rid of boring for that. I mean, there's 3 of them. We get rid of 1 of them at least. The king acknowledges it. The king permits it. The king shoulders the entire world. So this is the true king's essence. Sure. Avenger Squadron. Track down the source of the powerful magical energy. Okay. Monsters. This wouldn't happen to be what you meant by. The legendary shrieking monster with a ferocious face, the bite of a tiger, and stretching tentacles, would it?
A vicious look. Red outfit, black hair, twin tails. That must be Sparksy. Let's get her. Tear the sky asunder. Gaze as thunder. The winged overlord. Eagle warrior.
Or seeing eagle.
Rule the land of doom. Fangs of the moon. The bloodthirsty venom. Wolf warrior.
Battle-tested wolf.
Shake the heavenly spires. Great might as fire. The roaring monarch. Tiger warrior.
Mountain guarding tiger.
Squadron, assemble! Vital Sparksy, prepare to face our justice!
Okay. Huh. The rumored monster is merely a circus act composed of a mongrel chicken, a mongrel dog, and a mongrel tiger. How utterly disappointing. Yo mention city is way too complicated. The character design of one of these guys doesn't add up. Pretty much. What is even going on right now? And why is the Tiger Warrior a snake?
Tigers are cats. Cats are flexible. I am flexible. Therefore, I am a cat. QAD. Just ignore her. There will be dire consequences if we let her complete the ceremony.
Ceremony? Wait, I'm not Sparksy. What ceremony are you talking about?
Still playing dumb? Charge! Let's avenge our beloved master! Rangers, come by! I'll be ahead!
Is this supposed to be Power Rangers or something? Avenger Squadron. Rumor has it the Avenger Squadron has 108 more members waiting in the wings. The nimble leopard, the cunning fox, the loyal watchdog, the self-sabotaging horse, the conspicuous bird, and so on. They just couldn't all fit with that many of them. Don't come over here. It's only natural that people fall head over heels for our looks. I'm trying not to sneeze at the moment. Or yawn, for that matter. We're gonna wait on that. Use an anti-magecraft dagger. Let's go suppression fire. Gonna wait on the Gate of Babylon. Chimera. Go open up. Shield of Ajax. 150% shield and deals counter damage equal to 50% of the shield value within a single turn. This damage is non-fatal. I maxed out my. Okay. Let's go for Gates of Babylon. We're at 12 now. 600%. Let's use it. Well, that was simple. Use Gay Bog after we heal. So boring. Use special. So golden rule. Open up. Draw draw one card. Generates 4 Gates of Babylon. 13 Gates of Babylon. Get ready. Use Rens. Shield of Ajax. I don't think it's going to be much of what we're going to need here. Each time the target is hit within a single turn. Let's go for it. Regenerate all. Use this. Heal because why not? 14 times Gates of Babylon. It's dead, Jim. It's dead. Alright, 57%. Resonating with the strange wish power entwined around Avenger Squadron, a certain someone's trail has been created. Oh, detected.
We're too weak again. At this point, the only way is to atone with death. Avengers never surrender. Is it possible she's not actually Sparksy?
We could finally have a normal conversation. I would have totally missed it if it weren't for you. I keep telling you, I'm not. Come on, time to explain this ceremony you mentioned. What exactly is Sparksy up to?
Enslaved our master, Miss Ryder.
I didn't know that Castorice was... Okay.
Ryder is the goddess of the nether realm, a being who commands death. She's really cute.
Okay. Thanks? But you guys seem totally out of breath. Maybe cut to the chase.
Rebel against the tyrant Sparksy. She was forced to learn the art of agenesis and to recreate the most terrifying thing from her memory.
Which is?
I am the Sky Titan, Aqua. I am the Ocean Titan, Fagusa. I am this Castor's dog.
What? Okay. Darn it. Just a bunch of weird nonsense. Not a single useful thing. At least we know Sparksy is setting up a ceremony. Guess we'll just have to carefully loot the drops. So that was just a bunch of weird nonsense? I'll go with the second one. Those mongrels weren't pure imagine. Their true nature seems to be a strand of remembrance. Remembrance? Then maybe we can uncover some of Sparksy and Ryder's past? Ren doing Ren things. Anything? Are you blushing? Let me see. I can't even say what I saw out loud. Let's go, Gary. Gil, let's go do something more useful. Wait, she's calling him Gil? Huh.
Sneaking little pets out to cover backup while I wasn't looking. I finally found you. Ishtar?
Huh?
My goddess! I had no idea you were handling this personally.
Ah, it's that woman. Quick, catch her.
Don't be mad. Everything is going smoothly. I'm just dealing with some personal matters. I won't bother you now. I'll take my leave. Next time I report in, I'll have good news for you.
Got away. Darn it. That was weird. Why was she so ingratiating? Ingratiating? Using these big boy words, okay?
You didn't catch Sparksy, but you still scored quite a haul.
Narrator.
With work finally winding down, Reen suggests returning to Seafeld City to put a cozy end to these past few days of constant travel.
Phew. Feels like all my worries just blew away in one breath. Sorry, Gary. I'll take the last fortune slip. Let's just say I'm drawing it for both of us, okay? Let's see. What does the future hold for us? It's all a bunch of auspicious yet inauspicious nonsense? Look on the bright side. We've hit rock bottom and the only way is up. Our future looks like a complete train wreck. What even is this? Look, the slip says 3 key figures hold the strings to our fate. One has already appeared, likely Goldie. As for the other 2 allies, they'll make their entrance when the time is right. Oh, now that's something to look forward to. I wonder who they'll be. Maybe people closely tied to you. My gut says it's the Express crew. I'm betting on Aha and Akavilli. I'll go with number 2. Yeah, that's definitely possible. Or maybe people closely tied to you? Me? Would you be willing to tell me a bit about your story? Sorry, that was a little abrupt. I didn't mean it like that. It would be pretty unfair for me to keep interrogating you while keeping my own secrets. Although my past isn't nearly as grand as yours, explaining it properly is still going to take a while. You ready for this? This happened many years ago. I was looking at my father. In my memory, he never once told a joke, but there he was stroking my head. Though instead of stroking, it would be more accurate to say he grabbed my head and gave it a rough rub. How could you... Okay. How could you mistake that for that? After all, that was the first time he had ever patted me. If I had known it would be the last time I saw him, I would have used one of my best jokes to make him laugh. I practiced them in secret over and over, just hoping that one day his stern expression might soften. The family gyms, the management of the basement, seeing him hand everything over without reservation, even as a kid I could tell that my father was never coming back. He was a participant in the Fourth Holy Grail War, despite having no natural talent, and even though my grandfather gave him the choice to walk away from magecraft, he still resolutely stepped onto that path. And that conviction to blaze a trail for his own life, is the most precious legacy he left to the Tosaka family. It's just a shame that my sister and I let him down from the moment we were born. Wait a minute. Sakura is... I never got to the third one yet. I think it's Heaven Burns Red or something like that. I never got to the third one with the Sakura. So, okay. Our talent dictated that we were born without the luxury of choice. However, for the sake of my father's final wish, in the honor of the Tosaka name, and my ideals too, I still wanted to become a mage worthy of the title Genius. Hey, only one genius is around here, and that's Herta. It's what everyone claims I am, despite how I feel about myself. And so I watched him walk toward the end meant for a mage. At the time, I didn't realize that the final destination of the person I loved would be my own starting point. I inherited everything he left behind at his funeral. I was placed under the guardianship of a church priest. Even now, I still think he's a total fraud of a saint, but I have to admit, without him, my childhood would have been much harder. He fulfilled his duties as a guardian faithfully. He taught me how to protect myself, even though selling off family assets made life stressful. He at least ensured I never went hungry, and that was enough. Living as the honor student everyone admired while defending the secrets of magecraft, unable to form deep bonds with classmates or anyone normal. This may sound oppressive or bitter to others, but to me it was never a big deal. Sacrifice brings rewards, and I was fine with that. Still, I'd sometimes wondered what life would have been like if I'd never stepped onto this path. I was lost in those thoughts during that final dusk before the war, when the phone rang. My time pretending to be a normal person was finally coming to an end. Gary, I think your phone is ringing? I see. Leyline connection A+. Draw one extra card in the first turn. Increases allies' attack and max HP. So, she was basically talking about was from Fate Stay Night. UBW. Answer the phone.
Is this the Trailblazer?
Maybe. Who's talking?
Is Tosaka with you right now?
Maybe. Is Miss Kuchaba looking for me? Even narrator's like, I don't know what's going on. We're together right now? No, I'm alone right now. We'll go with the first one.
Meet me at the TV tower at 5 a.m. sharp. There's a traitor among us.
Who could that be? I wonder who. Gilgamesh, perhaps?
So, the miracle of the harmony is known as anti-spiritual magecraft over there?
Baptism, right? Wait a minute, what is Sunday doing here? Why is he classified as mysterious Holovian?
How dreadfully grim. The difference is greater than that between fresh flowers and poisonous weeds, or butterflies and moths. The bronze melodia of that world has a persona like that?
Suits you rather well. Don't you think, Mr. One?
Mr. 1 Week.
I'm mischievous, not a sociopath.
Speaking of which, it's rare for you not to be sharing a body with Sunday. Don't you want to pay him a visit? It's a rare opportunity.
Yeah, you know, Sunday paying a visit to Sunday.
Nah, he's up to his neck in the Phantasm Moon games. No need to burden his schedule. Besides, I have a feeling that there are plenty of explosive scenes waiting for me. 1,000,000 times more explosive than his. What about you? The King of Heroes has already manifested, so why have you become a servant as well? I don't see any connection between you two.
That's beside the point, Mr. One. In a Holy Grail war, only one thing matters. Surviving to the end.
Do you really think Kuchiba believes your reasoning? That the little girl, Rin Tosaka, is the true mastermind?
Reasoning, lies, does it really matter? As long as she leads them into our trap, it's enough. By then, whether we expose the culprit or seize the treasures for ourselves, we'll be calling the shots.
Just the kind of servant I like. Making a comeback after all these years. I really can't wait. 1 week? No, we shall emerge as the final victors of this Holy Grail war.
How come I wasn't surprised that Sunday was going to make a return in this? It's not really a return. That detective really did have a trick up his sleeve. It's completely normal for the werewolf in Werewolf to be an actual wolf. Wait, what? Imagine a Holy Grail war, day 3, early hours.
Ashvale betrayed us. He's about to make contact with Sparksy in the station director's office.
No wonder. He knows too much about magecraft for a novice. He's always making excuses to disappear, and he even sent the narrator to spy on us. But I've never been able to sense any trace of a servant in him. Logically speaking, the archer class shouldn't know tricks like presence concealment, the skill to mask one's presence as a servant. Perhaps it's not magecraft?
Yes. It's the tuning power of the harmony. Tuners can connect with and influence the consciousness of others. The Special Ops team has sealed all the exits. We're on standby here to prevent anyone from leaving. We'll lead the station director's office to you two. We aim to catch them all in one fell swoop. If the threat escalates, you have permission to engage in combat.
Ooh.
Any questions?
No questions here. Why would Asheville betray us? I'm so sleepy. Can I skip this one? Here, a little magecraft pick me up. And moving on, why would he betray
He'll
us?
spill once he's in the interrogation room.
That's certainly Miss Kuchiba style. I'm afraid things are about to get serious now. Let's face it together with poise and elegance. Let's go with poise and elegance! It's a shame we can't go together. Good luck, I believe in you. Uh-huh, Lancer. Would you now, huh? Huh. Well, at least there's no line at the snack bar. Their vitals are stable. It's like they're asleep. Is this the effect of tuning? This does not feel like a sweet dream at all. It's the sense of death.
Please, look back for me.
It's probably a noble phantasm. Master, can you break this formation? Don't look back. That's caster ice. I'll go number 2. Of course, it's merely a bounded field. In essence, a bounded field imposes rules advantageous to the caster within a specific area. We figure the rules out, we can minimize its effect. This bounded field echoes with calls that seem to interfere with mental stability. If we obey the voice and turn around, the consequences would likely be disastrous. Which also means that as long as the voice doesn't reach our ears, this bounded field will fall apart on its own. Come on, let me cast a BGM switching spell. What do you want to listen to? Oh, we're listening to something? Okay. Something epic? Give me something hype, let's rock. Let's have a joyous little tune. You can do that? Easily. After all, a great man once said music was the first magic this world ever knew. I mean, magecraft. Let's go number 2. Something rock. Hype. So like an energetic beat? As long as it's not, as long as it doesn't give me any trouble with YouTube. That's all that matters to me. My body is swaying on its own. Let's make this battlefield our stage.
Please look back. looking back would kill them. Oh, but do it anyway. Ah, Casterus, oh Casterus. How could you succumb to a command spell? Oh, help! What should I do?
Aha. A sea of flowers. Is this the materialization of the caster's inner landscape? A reality marble?
I know there's someone backing you. And I know you want to use the treasures to get back into the Phantasmoon games. You've been plotting against her this whole time. Earlier, you intentionally lured Goldie to her, hoping that they'd kill each other off. Right.
You're a master detective indeed. Then you should also know she's powerful enough to steamroll the Holy Grail War overnight. Why risk declaring war on her just to turn me?
Even goddesses have weaknesses. The fact that you accepted the invitation to come here is proof of that. Even with an imaginated body granted by the Holy Grail, the wish power of this land can only sustain her for 7 days. In other words, if you and I join forces, slaying a goddess is not a pipe dream.
I see.
No, I can't laugh yet. I've got to hold it in. But if this works out, I can get rid of anybody who stands in my way, be it goddess or detective. Everything is going exactly as planned. I'll be the heroine of the new world.
I see.
I can see her entire inner monologue. Is she completely oblivious? A fool in every sense of the word. But no matter, she's merely bait. So she's welcome to drown in her delusions. At this rate, it's a matter of time before I expose this hypocrite.
The god of the new world clearly should be me. So why does it feel like I'm getting 0 screen time?
Hello. We're here. Nobody move. Your shady deal ends here.
Finally. You've finally fallen into our trap.
What's going on? Master, we've been set up. Surrender. Oh, surrender! I got number 2.
Everyone looks so confused. Oh. That's on me. I forgot to warn you all before setting you up. Oh, come now, Miss Streamer. The person you plan to backstab has arrived. It's time to prove your strength to me.
I knew you'd sit back and watch us fight. Good thing I saw this coming. Sorry, great detective, but your plan is about to fall flat.
I'm confused what's going on.
The one and only winner of this Holy Grail War is me, the Great Sparksy! All you losers, get ready to be wiped out by Ryder's Reality Marble and die a miserable death!
That sounds like what Sparksy would say. Asterisk comes out of the corner.
Say your line, Sparklet. The audience is watching.
I like how, what is this? We're all just meeting together in the reality marble. Okay.
Enter dormant sleep in my embrace. Sink into muddy death amidst fresh flowers. This is my noble phantasm, flower for Thanatos. Ha! Ha 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 ha!
Can you say with a little bit more enthusiasm, like...
What a pity. Your stream has already been taken down by the mods.
Oh, wow.
The Phantasmoon games are on, so this Holy Grail War must conclude in secrecy.
Arcadia is such a chaotic mess right now. Looks like we'll have to beat them all up first. Cast Rice, blink if you've been kidnapped. I'm definitely gonna go for it. This Rider, you don't actually want to fight, do you? Please do as Gary says.
Oh,
Blinks. Blinks furiously. Okay.
Five commands now. I order you. Unleash your noble phantasm at 100%. Transform!
Why isn't it the complete form?
Yeah, it's not the complete form.
Sorry.
Under leveled. Gosh. Pass the spark. Let's go with anti-mage craft dagger. The boring. And use open up. Use the shield. In turn.
The battle is so intense. How could I rob my sparks heads of this kind of fun?
But the stream's been cut.
I can always watch a VOD.
Right. Oh.
Oh, okay. I like how Sparksy says, oh, they can just watch a VOD, don't worry.
旅路をここに交われ。
Get magical in the next one.
That's my weakness. Quick, destroy it.
Oh, the final boss needs to stay in character. We can't have you handing out intel to the hero now, can we?
Got it.
We're casterized, man.
大きいよ。エヌマエリス。
Generates 4. No. Golden rule. Boring. Open up. Rin's pendant. Can we go over 20? Oh, we go over 20. How much can we go? Well, boring again. 150 damage. Gains 1 magical. Let's go with the magical dagger.
Someone has been holding back this entire time. Final command spell! I order you! Unleash your noble phantasm at 200%! Attack!
I'm sorry. But I can feel the power surging through me.
Oh my goodness. How much more can I go up? I'm at 33. Just got an achievement. Heal. Got 2 cards. We're at right now 1,950%. Let's keep it up. I want to see if we get up to like 100. Recovers 1 magical energy. Magical energy.
光よ無限を貫け
Generates 4 Gates of Babylon. Draw another card. Generate 40% energy. We'll go with the heal first. And use Gilgamesh. Gains 1 more magical. Gain 4 more. We're at 54 now. Cover more. Shield. Do that. Another shield. Attack. Attack. It kind of feels like I'm playing with Archer here. Oh, there he is. Oh, come on! Archer, you screwed it up. Ren? Evil Ren.
Mr. One, run.
You gotta be kidding! Our screen time is over?
Archer, deal with that detective and the counterfeit saint. As you wish. As for that false believer, strip her bare and confiscate her garments as offerings to me. Oh gosh.
There's two goddesses?
So you are the Archer duo corresponding to that Holy Grail war. Have you just figured it out? I started off using that rabbit girl as bait to seize all the treasures and eliminate a few masters along the way. Who'd have thought she'd reel in such a large catch? Who are you? You look like me. And why is Archer on your side? Did you notice about their eyes? Have you forgotten your gift so quickly? Ishtar? A fragment of my divine consciousness has been dwelling within that earring all along, waiting for the perfect moment to descend. Myth is the oldest form of fiction. Gods endure forever, and myths always responding to wishes. How fitting for this land rooted in imagination, or imaginesis. Genesis? Sure. Paths, aeons, this place is overflowing with treasures even I've never seen. Elation and beauty especially suits me well. Of course beauty would. What the goddess wants, the goddess gets. Although this world lacks magical energy, I can maintain my divine spirit if I convert faith into wish power. While I was contemplating how to start my religion and conquer the cosmos, an incredibly devout believer... Body? Made an unexpected appearance. Is she talking about Sparksy? Is she talking about Gilgamesh? Is she talking about... Who is she talking about? You are quite the jester, aren't you? I'm starting to like you. Ren's like, uh-huh, sure. She means me. To think I'd end up in a world with absolutely no connection to magecraft. This absurd development is practically mocking me, is a so-called flawless countermeasure fundamentally impossible in a world that completely rejects magecraft. Correct. It was you, driven into a corner. Subconsciously, you prayed to be stronger, to be more perfect, as if then you would be able to escape your predicament. Thanks to you, a new imagine named Rin Tosaka appeared in Planarcadia. A cold and perfect dark witch, an aloof and untouchable beauty akin to a goddess. Could there be a more fitting vessel for me to possess? What is it that you want? I am here to answer your wish. Within 7 days, I shall make Rin Tosaka a being that stands above all others, starting with becoming a deity and ruling over Planarcadia. How come we saw that coming? It's a pity. I haven't quite decided whether to have you follow the beauty, the elation, or simply carve out a new path called the Tosaka. Oh gosh. Being a god is some work, huh? Hold on. So, the one who attacked me on the rooftop earlier, it wasn't Goldie. It was you. It's too late for that realization. My rituals have already spread across Planarcadia. If I so wish, I can claim the wish power permeating this land at any moment. Hand over the Holy Grail and put an end to this farce. I'm sorry, what?
I will not allow such a thing to happen.
Oh, Castrice is back.
I am the Hand of Shadow, Casterus. the demigod of death.
Now she's bringing out her cards.
Please turn back. Do not disturb these fresh flowers in their muddy depths.
You seek your own demise.
This isn't the first time I have faced death. I finally understand its meaning. I am no longer afraid.
It's 3 against 1. I'm no servant, but I know my way around a magecraft battle. That is so true. Truce or a fight to the bitter end, your choice. I'll let you off this time, but I can't promise things won't get ugly next time. Then who's Archer? I'm confused. Sometime later. There's still day 2? No, we're day 3, I think. Gilgamesh. He's zoning out in the corner. Impressive. Miss Tosaka, you actually made a goddess back down with sheer intimidation. I'm a bit surprised myself. In any case, let's take stock of the situation. First, the detective deduced that the true culprit wasn't Sparksy, but Ishtar hiding behind her. That's why he feigned a betrayal to try and win Sparksy over. Second, in order to win the war for herself, Sparksy wanted to incite the detective to fight the goddess and thus agreed to meet with him. Third, each harboring their own motives, the two decide to work together, using their meeting as a trap to lure the goddess out. Too bad that both of those idiots mistook me for the goddess. They never thought that there could be another me in the world, though to be fair, neither did I.
Easy now, easy.
Hi, Asheville. I'm looking at you. I'm surprised Archer didn't catch you.
Home turf advantage? I have plenty of tricks up my sleeve. Here, the elixir of youth. Please, take it and forgive me.
Of course it's the elixir.
This elixir is the real deal, but I have a feeling using it to extend my life would bring some serious bad karma. So I haven't dared to touch a single drop.
You're surprisingly principled about this sort of thing. What about your master? He doesn't strike me as the type to resist temptation.
Mr. One, anyone with eyes can see he doesn't have a single good intention. It would only be a matter of time before he showed his true colors. So I took the initiative to dissolve our contract. Without his imaginated body, he probably reverted back to a halo. That guy was definitely interested in the elixir. He said, I finally thought of the right way to fly with my ear wings. I want to go back to when I was a kid and try it out. Well, he won't get the chance now. You're welcome.
What did you do to him?
Look on the bright side. At least we lured out the true culprit and figured out what she's up to.
It's too late for that realization. My rituals have already spread across Planarcadia. If I so wish, I could claim the wish power permeating this land at any moment. Hand over the Holy Grail and put an end to this farce. That shameless goddess kept bragging how she could end the war in an instant, only to run away with her tail between her legs. I guess she was bluffing, just like me. But she's a goddess nonetheless. Even if she hasn't recovered her full strength and might be at a disadvantage when outnumbered, taking out a mere servant would be child's play for her, let alone a master. Speaking of which, she seemed remarkably interested in that Holy Grail of yours. The Holy Grail is no longer a wish-granting chalice, so what does she want with it? Is it possible that, like you, what she wants isn't the Grail itself, but the magical energy inside? You mean she wants to break free from the constraints of wish power and forge a true divine body for herself?
Spot on. She left a challenge. We are to hand over the Holy Grail at the Star Rail Fest before the 7th day. Otherwise, she'll start the ritual and take the Holy Grail herself.
Now we're in real trouble? It's not my first time slaying a god, yeah. At this point, we have no choice but to face her head on. It's so weird having two Rens in the same place. Check on Ren. I never thought I'd get dragged into the eye of the storm like this, with Archer on the opposing side. Of all the people that end up in this kind of drama, fate has a twisted sense of irony. As his master, you should have plenty of experience with this. It's not the same. More precisely, there's a fundamental difference. Bystanders always see things more clearly than those involved, but only someone who has personally experienced both sides can understand the truly complex issues at play. We'll face this with you. The theme of life is reconciling with the past. I love a good tragic backstory. Tell me everything. Gosh. Good everyone. Man. Thank you, Gary. Everyone, pull yourselves together. We're going to be very busy from here on out. I swear on the honor of the Tosaka family, I will do everything I can to bring this event to a satisfactory end. I will defeat her, both the goddess and this perfect version of myself. There's the Tosaka I know. My head feels much clearer. I can feel my connection to this land growing stronger. As I am now, perhaps I can turn the memories of the past into the strength to move forward. What is she, part of the remembrance? I see. Archer. Champion of Justice. Impressive. You've captured that overworked to death face of his perfectly. I'll take that as a compliment. It would be a waste not to turn every bit of confusion and regret from the journey into a stepping stone for the future, wouldn't it? Archer joins the battle. Okay. View the case board. There have been some major developments. We need to get our thoughts in order. First of all, the most jaw-dropping revelation is that Gary and I were actually unlucky saps who were excluded from the Holy Grail War right from the start. Extra class. And the true Archer Master turned out to be another me possessed by a goddess. After a whole lot of chaos, we recovered Sparksy's false attendant writings. This also means she isn't Miss Castorice's true master. We have the detective to thank for all this. Turns out he's also one of the servants, the counterpart to the King of Heroes, Gilgamesh. Knowing that guy was also excluded makes me feel a little better. Now that we've taken down the accomplice, we can focus on dealing with the true culprit, the goddess Ishtar. Is that Soulglad, by the way, the elixir? False Attendant's writings gains 125% shield plus an additional shield equal to 50% of the current shield effect. They don't want me to get rid of anything here. Is there anything here that was shield related? I mean, there's the heals. We technically don't need this, so I'll get rid of this for that. Relived Youth Special. It's a destroy, gains 1 extra turn after the turn ends. Okay. We'll get it past the Sparksy for it. Or Spark. Alright, let's see truly for these two now. A troll and a goddess from Epics she managed to kidnap from somewhere. Sparksy. There's really nothing else new here. Let's go for here then. Was this all part of your plan, Archer? The Red Devil from Venus and her poor nameless servant forced to obey through threats and bribery. Ishtar is lawful good and subsidiary stat is heaven. The Red Devil of Venus, how dare you run around causing trouble wearing my face? I'm going to have to set you straight. And then the servant, Emia, which is Archer. Neutral, balanced, human. A somewhat familiar looking nameless servant. The goddess's accomplice, probably an excellent cook. Probably. Crypt Noble Phantasm, unlimited blade works, question mark, question mark, question mark, able to transmute reality into a mental landscape, instantly replicating any weapon possessing the concept of a sword the caster has ever seen, then fired and detonated as explosives, called Broken Phantasm, a truly terrifying tactic. So we're technically as extra class as Gilgamesh is. He's now participant. And then for Archer, Asheville's Archer? Huh. That kind of makes sense. Now I'm actually kind of curious what they're truly capable of. A master who was supposed to be the villain but got surprisingly little screen time, cute face though, and that detective of his who played everyone like a fiddle. 1 week. True name 1 week. Chaotic balanced and none for subsidiary stats. A suspicious saint who's clearly two-faced brings back bad memories. Yeah. Armed, he ran off before we could interact much, so his abilities remain a mystery. I imagine it's similar to the miracles used by the Holy Church. And then Asheville is, well, Asheville. Archer, chaotic good, human. I knew this detective guy wasn't so reliable. Well, his heart's in the right place. I'll let him slide this time. Looks like we're still missing Saber and the Master. Wait, there's... So, Sparksy and Castrice are writers? Then who's the Master? Alright, where do we go? We'll go with Mind's Eye, true. Back down. The source of righteous magical energy. Who's the righteous one? We'll find out soon. Champion of Justice Mechanical. I am the bone of my sword, steel is my blood, and glass is my heart. I have crossed 1,000 battlefields, unknown to losses, nor known to victories. So tell me, what exactly is justice anyway? Justice is about making everyone happy. Justice means making sure people's sacrifices aren't in vain. Quit it already. That joke's gonna get you in trouble. No, it's only the name that's easy to understand. This so-called champion of justice is just a pipe dream for those who can't adapt to human society. If there were no villains to begin with, there'd be no need for a champion of justice. But if villains do exist, it's only because there are those who lament that the world doesn't bend to their will, pathetically beckoning for a champion of justice to come save them. In any case, the so-called champion of justice is just another name for human weakness. Trailblazer, I wish I'd never become a hero. Even if this body is a fake, it's still made of swords. Who asked you? Gosh. Champion of Justice Mechanical. Now that you've made it this far, it might be worth asking yourself, what kind of adult do you want to be? So, the projection Tosaka style. After using any conceptual mystic code, Archer gains its trace card. Trace cards require no magical energy, but their effects are reduced, can trigger up to 2 times per turn. This is adjust cards. What are Archer's cards? 250 times damage, percent damage, 75% damage, and projects 1 random card from the deck. And then 75% damage to all enemies after playing 1 trace card. The required magical energy becomes 0. Okay. Sounds fair enough. When playing a card, Archer can generate an identical trace card. The number of cards Archer can trace per turn is limited. Currently, Archer can still trigger another 2 tracing. Using your conceptual mystic codes in the right order is the key to victory. After Archer uses the conceptual mystic code, he generates a trace of the conceptual mystic code. Archer can trace up to 2 conceptual mystic codes per turn. Using your conceptual mystic codes in the right order is the key to victory. So these are called trace cards? Draw 2 cards. That's what it seems. No? We'll use Chimera. I think it does. Yeah, we just got to 0 on it now. Oh, we keep getting it. Generates 40. Pains. It's the fake Chimera. Gonna heal. And then let's gain the shields. So this number is it goes down to 0 is what we need, not go up to 2. Trace on. Let's go 75% damage. The fake Gaebog. And fake trace on. Heals. Heals. 150. 150. And use Ultimate Blade Works. 250% damage and randomly traces 2 cards.
Unlimited. Blade works.
Fake all-out assault. Fake trace on. Let's use Rens. The seamless teamwork, and then anti-magical dagger, Magecraft dagger. That's pretty good. I kind of like that. Gains 1 magical. Draw 2 cards. Draw 1 card and set the magical energy required for its use next use to 0. Trace on. Random card from the deck. Fake bulwark. Fake bulwark. Draw 1 card. Heal. Use Gaebog. Use Youthful Special. Not entirely sure what that does, but we'll find out. Use Magical Dagger. Death to the Disloyal. And then regenerate. We gained an extra turn. Cool. Heal. Triple crane wings. Fake. This one. Use this one. Use the fake. I'm thinking use a Gaebog. That should end it, right? Yeah. It's so weird we're using Lancer's Noble Phantasm. Mind's Eye True. Trigger the effect of 2 trace cards in the deck. Yeah, we'll get rid of the 150%. Just let me down. Drown. Holding onto my ideals. Good, nice. Is this for the greedy magical? Is that the Praise of High Morals? Master Thief Furbo. What is he doing in the stone? Oh, I see. But he's in the stone. This treasure is all shiny and gold. If we auction it off on the black market, it'll definitely fetch a pretty penny. By then, I'll buy out the whole newspaper. Make both presidents and all the Furbos work for me. Become a Furbo of Furbos who never has to lift a paw. A fur. You. When did you get here? Furbolitzer? Looks like someone's itching for a beating. Furbolitzer? Who? I don't know them at all. It's all or nothing. We gotta strike first. Repent, you corrupt adults. Oh, it's as expected a Furbolitzer. Master Thief Furbo. Now that it has come to this, time to find a way to make the corrupt Master Thief Furbolitzer mend his ways. One damage? Wait, what? Has decided to turn over a new leaf? Just gives up? Wow. Praise and high morals. I thought that's what it was. Gain 1 stack of a permanent stackable 12% damage boost. Ooh, that's pretty good. I'm gonna get rid of... I think Rule Breaker. I'm never dreaming again. Poor fella. Let's go Rose IES. Defiant magical energy. How defiant is this? Oh no. Is that Nunby? Demon Boar. I think it's too big to be Nunby though. Finally, the time for revenge has come. Captured alive by a demigod to serve as his claim to fame, and hunted down in Caledon, and treated like a loot up for grabs. Tell me, why is it always the trotter that gets hurt in the stories? Dear heavens, the pig is talking. Maybe wild trotters really are just terrible creatures? Hand over the goods! Knew you'd say that. Nobody ever stops to think about how trotters feel. Not this time. I refuse to accept the destiny of the wild trotters. I will defy it. Gosh. Huh? Okay. Demon Boar. Hand over the goods. That's 1 magical. Ren's Pendant. Epic Slate. Do the fake pendant. Use Archer's Thing. Use fake Bulwark. Use again Archer's Thing. I should have put that Chimera out there. 4 for extra turn? That's a lot. We're gonna go with Suppression Tactics. The Trace on. I'm not doing anything to this guy. Good thing I got shields. Let's go with the high praise of war of... Oh wow. Got another 6%. I'll take it. Trigger the effect of 2 trace cards in the deck. To generate, let's use both.
The bone of my unlimited blade works.
Ishtar, 受け取りな。やってやるわ。アンガルナキガルス。
I don't think I'm doing any damage. Oh, we're now doing damage. He's weak. End him. Well, that was kind of simple. Do they have to use the gay bulg? Yeah, probably. The perma stack. Get another perma stack. Got another card. Got another card. This is a pretty good duo. Not gonna lie. Magical energy. Heals. Regenerate. This on. We'll use Ren to take him out. We're 81%. Gain there. 250% shield and deals counter damage equal to 50% of the shield value within a single turn. This damage is non-fatal. I would like to replace... Follow the extra turn. 4 is a lot. I can't do that. Can't take the Soul Glad. Mom, Dad, I still couldn't overcome the fate of a trotter. Poor fella. Aha's Funhouse Mirror. Source of defeated magical energy. What's classified as the Funhouse? Is that a... I don't even know what that is. Apparently it's nothing? Cersei's Mechatron. I've been scammed. I've been scammed. Telling me Mechatrons only date other Mechatrons. It clearly prefers Light Paws. This transformation potion is completely useless. Nobody's ever gonna love me. I'm gonna turn you. No, turn every couple in Planet Arcadia into Mechatrons. Wow, this guy. I turned into a pathetic loser just for you. You're obviously still a Mechatron. Go look in the mirror. Cersei's Mechatron. Even individual inorganic lives have emotions that ebb and flow like the tide. Channeled her wrath toward the foe. Okay. Go with the praise of high morals. The fake of praise of high morals. I wish that was a thing in this game. Ooh. Broken Phantasm. Let's do it to all. Draw 2 cards. Generate all. Gains 125%. I think I should have had that from the very beginning, but that's okay. They're punching each other now? What is this? Trigger the effect of 2 trace cards. Trigger the projection effect of 1 card in the deck. Gains 1 magical. 50% chance to gain 1 magical. Aw. I'll go at this one. Go to the higher one. Other higher one. I go one or the other. Go with row. Ultimate Blade works. Go with this guy. 20%. We're keeping them about the same. Wow. Chimera? Fake Chimera. Created by gods. Fake created by gods. My goodness. Ren's Pendant. Go with this one. Go with Gay Bog on the far right side. Trace on left. Draw 1 card. Gain 1 magical energy. 150 in the middle. And all out assault on right. Heal. Generate. Heal. Generate. Got 2 cards. Use ultimate. Oh, use this ultimate. A high praise of high morals. And finish it off, Lancer. I don't know what Archer. This isn't Lancer. Oh, he didn't even finish it off. Well, go for it, Ren. Oh, we're getting there. 86. Aha's Funhouse Mirror. All non-elite enemy targets transform and attack each other on the next turn. We'll go with... What do I not use a whole lot here? I like this. The shields. I kind of use almost everything. At this rate, wouldn't I become a god tier loser? No, let me fade away. I will never allow a future generation to remember me like this. Well, you already did. Because it's all recorded. Red Knight. Track down the Red Knight. Oh boy, we get to verse Archer. No. Wait, what? What is Argenti doing here? Well, that does make sense, but is he classified as the Red Knight? I thought he's the Red Knight of Beauty. Guess that makes sense. We're here. I hope they haven't gone far.
O maiden as passionate as a red rose, we meet again. And dear friend, it has been far too long.
Yeah.
Though only 20 minutes have passed, I sincerely hope you have found your most precious treasure.
Who are you? He's Argentia, a Knight of Beauty. He's Tristan, a Knight of the Round Table. Yeah, let's go with that. Wait, a Knight of the Round Table? Is he a servant too?
Ha! No, beautiful soul. Allow me to introduce myself once more. I am but a passing knight of beauty, Argenti. What an honor to cross paths with you again.
Hi, Ammon. Welcome. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a fantastic Wednesday. Anyways, again, but we've never met.
I see. So you must be the evil doppelganger she spoke of.
Argenti, aka Mr. Worldwide. Yeah, pretty much.
Forgive me. I have sworn an oath to her that I would take your life with my spear. However, I find such a vow lacks beauty. So permit me to provide you with the latest version.
I kind of feel a bit weirded out with Argenti. Why does he have stars in his hair?
I entreat you to a duel of chivalry. Should I be fortunate enough to triumph, you must agree to withdraw from this imaginary Holy Grail war and acknowledge that Adrilla, the beauty, is the most peerless beauty of them all.
But this isn't a driller we're talking about here. Venus. Like, is it the same? So why are you here? I won't say another word until we've settled this. Red Knight. Legend has it that chanting Adrilla, goddess of the beauty, is the fairest of them all. 3 times in a row here lets you skip battles. Wait, what? I think I'm okay. I don't think I need to do that.
Forgive me. Actions speak louder than words. And I happen to be a man of few words.
Isn't that correct? I think I'm starting to get the hang of this. Let's go Trace on. has one magical. Broken Phantasm. Argentia is searching for Adrella, so you know, it's not that far off from Adrella and Venus. 150 times or reduced damage dealt. I would do that.
Behold,
Oh, I could have. Good thing that Ren didn't get hit then. Created by the gods. Fake created by the gods. Trigger effect 2 times. We're gonna go with, well, we're gonna go with this again. Ooh. We're in order here.
The Born Unlimited. Blade works.
Man, that only does 14 each until the last attack. I'll take the fake Aha's Funhouse Mirror. IK how Argenti is traveling though. Argenti would high key Ishtar. Argenti would high key Ishtar voluntarily. Yeah, that's true. Oh, serve. Would high key serve Ishtar? Yeah, true. It sounds right up his alley, to be honest. Let's go with Aha's Funhouse Mirror. And we'll go with both these on him.
confess. Put forth all your might. The flesh will...
Got Gay Bog. Got a fake Gay Bog. Heal. Ren's Pendant. Gain the Praise of High Morals. Get rid of the flower. Now we use the fake one. 1 HP. Was that intentional? Or is that just how the numbers worked? There's only one thing that I can attack. I guess that was not intentional. Okay.
Bear witness.
The only reason Argenti is not on Euphorius is because of spoiler. True, there's probably a spoiler involved. Use the skill. Use another skill. Got 2 cards. Praise of High Morals. And there's so many stuff here. Bro got 1% in event combat. I didn't know you could get 1. I didn't know that. I thought it was on purpose, but no, apparently not. I think this Red Knight's going to be going down here shortly, though. It's not now, it's going to be coming up. Oh, 14. Oh no, we got Red. We're good. I think that's enough. Where are we at now? 86 still? You didn't have anything? Resonating with the strange wish power entwined around Red Knight, a certain someone's trail has been detected.
Such beauty. I admit defeat.
That was tough. Sure you're not a servant?
I am unworthy of such praise. I have yet to fully grasp the ultimate meaning of beauty.
Still love how Argenti is the simplest boss and playable character.
Thanks to you two, I am now certain. I am still unworthy to receive the grace of beauty.
This wish power. It's Ishtar.
That is her name. Even if she does not hail from this universe, she too follows the way of the beauty.
How did you become Ishtar's follower? I want to be a Knight of the Goddess too. Go number 1. Mr. Argenti, I'm afraid she lied to you. She wants to use all of Plan Arcadia as a sacrifice for her ascension. We have to stop
That's
her.
what she said too. Almost word for word.
Huh?
I respect differing ideals, including the ambition to ascend the throne of beauty. However, her plan did indeed sound perilous, so I challenged her to a duel. But after that elegant, magnificent, and daring contest, we cleared up our misunderstanding.
His kit is AoE attack. No more, no less. His boss is the same, but the minions buff him and buffs you if you defeat it. As simple as it gets. True, true.
She is only fulfilling the wishes of a girl named Rin Tosaka, and helping her find her most precious object.
I'm confused. I'm the girl named Rin Tosaka.
Does that mean the evil doppelganger is someone else?
That's probably also me. She's just trying to use you to do her dirty work. Don't you see she tricked
Her
you?
anxiety and confusion arising from her desire to help another were utterly sincere. They were no mere performance. For you, she has given everything. As a knight of beauty, I can promise you, she is a true manifestation of the beauty.
Beauty in simplicity.
I know not of your past. As the defeated, upholding the code of chivalry means I can no longer fight for either of you. But hear me. Your conflict need not end in death, for your souls are equally beautiful and noble.
Okay, Argenti.
Don't be so heavy-hearted. Let us consider this a simple well-wishing between travelers. For the enduring beauty of this cosmos. Farewell! Maiden, as passionate as a red rose.
What is up with him in red?
May you all reclaim that most precious thing. What remains after a story comes to a close. After all material gains and losses are accounted for. Something that seems to spring into being from nothing at all.
What a strange person. Still thank you. Yeah, you're telling me. He said Ishtar is looking for our most precious thing. That must be the Holy Grail we have. It seems she isn't as certain of victory as she acts. Whew! What? That's a relief. Let's continue our adventure, Gary. But right now, maybe we can slow down a bit. God forbid a guy being himself, shaking my head. Look, a text message. It's Castorice. Mr. Gary, are you with Miss Tosaka? If possible, I'd like to ask you to meet me at Pure Lux Tower later. There's something I want to tell you. About that battle earlier, please do come. I gotta hit the X. Okay, Castorice. Meet up with the Rider Master Servant duo?
To Perlux Court. All units displayed in the exhibition area.
Where in the world are we? Oh, I guess Pure Lux Tower.
Please consult a nearby staff member.
My mentor has a real weakness for this stuff. I plan to buy gifts before leaving, but I guess we're doing this early. I don't see Miss Castorice. Is she not here yet?
Wow, look, Cass! They even have Nikador!
Invisible younger sister?
You're being too loud!
How the heck Rin knows what text message even is? Insert Rin versus video recorder joke. I see. Eek! A ghost! Untouchable.
Miss Tosaka! Sorry, we were so engrossed we didn't see you.
Uh-huh.
Hades' helm of invisibility works a little too well.
You gave us a scare. Your treasure really does have quite the connection to the underworld. This is kind of a spoiler from 3.2 story quest, but not that it will bother you. Yeah, probably not. And this
This
is?
is my sister, Polixia. She's my master now.
I see. This kind of looks like the younger version of her. I guess she says sister, so.
We wanted to see you and thank you in person.
Wait a minute. Why is she the master too? Never mind. Thank us.
If it weren't for wish power, if you hadn't come to this world, if the Holy Girl hadn't turned the memory of an eternal page into reality, if it weren't for the series of miracles the two of you brought about, we wouldn't be here at all.
I was thinking like she's the younger sister to Castorice. Why is she the master over Castorice, you know? I'm assuming she's younger, right? I'm so glad to see you again. The Holy Grail can't grant wishes anymore. Yes, at least not in this Holy Grail war.
This invisibility cloak is all we need.
We decided from the start to keep a low profile and just enjoy city life.
Can Hoyo get that in merchandise? Just asking for a friend.
Unfortunately, Sparksy got to us first. She used the false attendance writings to forge a new contract with me, leaving me no choice but to draw my blade against you. But she didn't hurt us or do anything else out of line.
That you know of.
If we don't count that earlier transformation.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I guess this counts as a unique experience of modern life. At least we learned how to order takeout.
Okay.
Castorus even fast-tracked her car and motorcycle license exams yesterday, though she was forced to do it.
That would be something to see, not gonna lie. Then piloting a mech shouldn't be a problem either. That's a setting I didn't expect you to have.
It's just the riding buff of a rider.
The skill to ride, drive, and master mounts and vehicles.
It's definitely not because I like it. Definitely not.
Oh, yeah, definitely not. Why would she not? Weird too, since Castorice's power kinda comes from her sister. That might need a fact check though.
We had many other strange encounters too. When we get back to an eternal page, it'd probably take 3 days and 3 nights straight to tell folks about what happened.
It'd take a whole day just to compare the combat power of Nikador and Magimech.
Oh, you two seem to be quite interested in Mechatrons.
To tell the truth, we invited you here because we wanted to pick out a thank you gift and see the mechs up close.
Of course.
But we ended up getting completely absorbed in it. The sugar-coated bullets of modern society are truly terrifying.
If you don't mind, would you like to pick your own gift?
That's a weird thing to ask. You talk to your friend, you're going to the store. Yeah, just pick something out. It's your own gift. How the heck's she gonna drive? Well, would be proud.
It might ruin the surprise, but finding something you both like is still a win.
Let's call it my treat. I already have Alloy King Pom Pom. Where'd you get the money?
I get a cut from my live streams. It's not much, but it's enough for a couple of model kits.
I would like to have a cut of that too.
Let's call it my treat. Something for everyone.
No way! You're the ones who helped us.
I'm the host after all.
You're all new to this universe, and I can't exactly let my guests foot the bill. Tonight's tab is on me.
I like how you have the anime look on it.
Well, then I'd be happy to oblige.
Polixia?
Company Ren and the Rider Master Servant duo.
Castorus, which is better? The perfect destruction engine or the super articulated Glamoth Iron Cavalry?
Neither. They're both too expensive.
I see.
I can pay with my good looks.
Castorus, he said it's okay.
Still no.
Gosh. They're so close. I wouldn't have guessed. I thought they'd have more traditional hobbies like Sakura. Who's Sakura? I suppose I haven't mentioned it to you. I have a younger sister too. Sakura Mato. We have different last names, but she's my sister by blood. She's a girl who loves candy, sweets, and a good horror story. You really are a lot like Castoris and her sister. Loving horror stories is what you'd call traditional? Eh? But Sakura really likes them. Although...
Let's go with this one. What do you think? Castoris? Are you okay? Yes, don't worry.
Zoom in.
We still have time. Let's walk around a bit more.
It's nothing. Looks like they've made their choice. Shall we keep looking around?
Ooh, there's even an exhibit on runner casting techniques over there. I want to see.
They move fast.
It's so beautiful. Is this the charm of industrialization?
Aren't you gonna pick something? I already picked mine when you weren't looking. I never understood the appeal of these toys, but seeing them in real life with a soul imbued by wish power, I guess anyone curious about the world would be drawn to them.
Amazing. Oh, too bad the introduction ended without explaining how the Mechatron actually moves. Guess it's a trade secret.
Allow me to expose Paralex's trade secret.
The answer is transference.
Transference? Isn't that a concept from psychoanalysis? Yes.
It sounds quite complicated.
Telling me. It's actually simple. For example, Miss Castoris, do you love Polixia?
Huh? If you mean as family, of course. Polixia is my dearest sister.
Imagine a girl who looks just like her. You would transfer your feelings for your sister onto her and treat her as you would the real Polixia.
Is that true, Castoris?
Oh gosh. Naturally, this transference is unconscious. Regardless of one's conscious mind, people are driven by their subconscious. When an individual projects their feelings for a person A onto a similar person B, that's transference.
Ah, so you mean Mechatrons can move because people have seen similar things before?
No, it's because humanity wants to see similar things that Mechatrons are given life. The essence of imagenesis is simply the reality people wish to make real.
Oh, that's amazing! I totally get it. So, in the end, what makes Mechatrons move?
That's a good question. Path power, quantum mechanics, I don't know. I'll go with the Silver Wolf route. I'll go quantum mechanics.
What we call imagination is actually a quantum system. The matter and energy within this system is transported into the observable external environment by wish power in a process called quantum decoherence. I made all of that up. Nihilux didn't tell me anything.
Subconsciously, you prayed to be stronger, to be more perfect, as if then you would be able to escape your predicament. Thanks to you, a new Imagine named Rin Tosaka appeared in Planarcadia.
Are you thinking about Ishtar?
How would you know that, Castoris?
On that matter, I have some thoughts I could share.
Ah, you noticed, Miss Castoris?
Maybe the problem isn't as complicated as you think.
Hold on. Let's check out first, then we'll talk business.
Agreed.
He just wants to show off his good looks. Pay or use a smarter way to pay? What is that supposed to mean?
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
I'd like to get each of them a gift.
Castrice, what did you pick? Tosaka, what did you pick? Go with Tosaka. I chose Alloy King Pom Pom. When it comes to picking a gift that represents the Trailblaze and Gary, this is definitely the best choice. But Gary, if I suggest we give it to the two of them as a gift from the both of us, would you mind? Castrice, what did you pick?
My sister and I chose Alloy King Pom Pom.
What a shocker.
As a symbol of the Trailblaze. No, of this cosmos. I think there is no better fitting gift. If you don't mind, I'd like to give it to Miss Tosaka as well.
You two are the real sisters here. Eh? Swapping twice means back to zero? Number one.
2 King Pom Pom Alloy Armor 999s. How would you like to pay?
It's a good question, cashier. Make up an employee ID.
Just put it under this employee ID.
Back in your brain, you scramble the few numbers you can remember into something resembling an employee ID.
Wait, isn't this Madame Pearl's employee ID?
No.
It is their first time visiting our cosmos. It's only proper that gifts be given in the name of the IPC to show the proper respect. We still have more touring to do, so please just deliver them to the Furbobo weekly office. Run!
It's all arranged. Huh? Where'd they go?
Oh, what a rush! I knew it! If I went all out, this wheelchair would go faster than Lord Nias.
Well, that just happened. Now we get down to business. I want to try sitting in it too. So this is the true power of the lady forklift? Wait, what? What? I kind of want to know what this is about, but on the other hand, we'll just get we'll do number 3. Yeah, sure. I don't know where you heard that name, but you definitely used it on the wrong person.
Maybe we'll never be able to forget this Holy Grail War.
That's the meaning of the journey. But you two want to part with your meaningful souvenirs from the journey and give them to me. Why?
Our reason is the same as yours. This memento is more precious to the other person than it is to me.
After all, this is your first time in this cosmos, right?
But you and I both have our own deeper reasons. I know. That's Miss Tosaka's secret. Let's set that aside for now. Right now, we have no option but to defeat Ishtar. Otherwise, Miss Tosaka won't be able to continue her journey.
Defeating a legendary goddess, huh? It's a funny coincidence how it lines up with the Chrysos Heir's adventures in As I've Written.
Actually, that's exactly why we are here. We will help Miss Tosaka defeat her.
This is kind of weird. We're back to Godslaying again. You live up to your names as epic heroes. But with the methods meant to slay titans be enough to kill a Mesopotamian deity.
Perhaps you missed it, Miss Tosaka. I never said kill. I said defeat.
Defeat?
That's right. Be it titans or gods, humans are nothing to them. The odds of ants slaying a behemoth are incredibly slim.
But if they can create their own rules, even ants have countless ways to win.
That's how the epics of humanity are all written too. We must create a Holy Grail War especially for you, Miss Tosaka.
Is that something we can just whip up on the spot? I hope nothing goes wrong. Here comes the sisters. Hot-blooded combo attack. Hot-blooded attack.
While I was stuck as Sparksy's servant, I learned a lot of Fuyuki City's secrets from that archer. I finally understand how the Holy Grail War really works. You could say it's the only viable strategy we have left.
Archer. Sounds like he isn't exactly thrilled to risk his neck for the goddess either. That's good news. Still, creating a Holy Grail war, especially for me. I get it. You want me to absorb the magical energy in the Holy Grail before Ishtar can, cutting her off at the source. But the ceremony for the Grail we have is already done. I don't think we can host another one.
You don't need to worry about that, Miss Tosaka. Because in this Imagine Holy Grail War, there are actually 2 Grails.
Wait, what? 2 Grails? Unexpected, yet makes perfect sense. Where's the other Grail now?
In the hands of someone we all know. You're going to be surprised when you see them. We don't know exactly where they are right now, but that master and servant duo will definitely be a huge help to you, Miss Tosaka. At this point, only one crucial question remains.
The only thing I could think of, because we have Cash Rice here, is it gonna be Finan with Saber?
Miss Tosaka, to save Plain Arcadia, are you willing to give up your chance to continue your journey?
I might still have other options. That's not a fair thing to ask. True, there might be plenty of other options, but the most effective one is probably the one right in front of us. I already swore I'd bring this event to a satisfactory end. At this point, wouldn't I be a laughingstock to you great heroes if I back down now just because I heard there would be a cost? If I lose something, I'll just find a way to get it back. Believing I won't lose anything in the end is how I made it this far. Rest assured, I've been prepared for this since the moment I started this journey.
Miss Tosaka, you needn't be so heavy-hearted. You can leave it to us to defeat the goddess.
Huh?
After all, even mountains of gold and silver can't compare to the weight of 2 souls, can they?
Are you planning to throw your imaginated bodies straight into the Grail to convert them into magical energy? No way. Absolutely not.
I don't see why not. The power of a goddess is a bit more intense than I imagined. Just stalling her for a little while nearly drained everything we had. I really wanted to finish this Plain Arcadia journey with you. But we can still keep you company as you go on, just in a different form. My sister and I have already made up our minds. After all, these imaginated bodies were just accidental miracles to begin with. We're really, really happy that we could go on this sightseeing tour full of surprises and have so many of our wishes granted all at once. At the end of this journey, there could be nothing better than sharing our joy with Miss Tosaka and the Trailblazer.
Of course you would.
Besides, everyone back in As I've Written is still waiting to hear this brand new adventure story we wrote with you. Shouldn't keep them waiting, right? We might carry different burdens than you do, Miss Tosaka. But be it flame chasing, magecraft, or the paths, people often mistake bending the laws of nature for nature itself. They forget that before any of that, we exist first and foremost as humans.
There you go.
We're bound to lose things along our journey, but those bonds don't just vanish. The blessing of death stripped me of all my bonds the moment I was born. But with the help of all the flame chasers, I managed to bring my sister and everyone else back to me. I was destined to lay down my life to chase the flames. But it wasn't until the very end that I realized we were never trapped by fate. We were moving forward to protect everything we had finally gotten back. This is the final bond I formed.
It's the reason we could break the cycle and plant the spores of Nous across the cosmos. We are worthy of being human. These are the most precious treasures life has given me. Now, I want to pass them on to you. As a thank you, and as a blessing from one traveler to another. To everyone, you have always been the girl who shines like the morning star. So please, keep shining. Forever and always.
Pasteurize, Polexia, thank you. I won't let you down. And I won't waste this precious treasure, the strength to go forth. Leyline Connection EX. Increase ally attack and max HP. Ley lines. Cutscene? Well, Ryder's out. Sad. And with that, the truth about Ryder, Miss Castorice, finally came to light. Her true master was her sister Polexia, who was granted imaginated life alongside her. The treasure they were given was Hades' Helm of Invisibility. Arguably, the perfect item for two sisters who wanted no part in the conflict. It's a shame they were blackmailed into being Sparksy's accomplices, who is herself an accomplice. Gosh. The day of the final battle is drawing near, but now I am absolutely certain that the final victory will be ours. Maidens who walk the Evernight. We're at 90%. Visibility Cloak of Death Titan. Cannot draw this card. Wait, what? Okay. What would that help me with? I guess get rid of Aha's Funhouse Mirror? Why is there two masters? Sparksy. So what is Polexia? Neutral good, and Earth is subsidiary stats. A shy, introverted younger sister. If compared to a butterfly or a flower, she's more like the latter. However, she seems to hide a fiery side deep down. As the twin Chrysos hair of the Death Titan, her abilities should be similar to her sister's. Too bad we won't get to see her in action this time. RIP. So the next one we need to go after is Archer and Ishtar? Does it show which ones that we've gone so far? Oh, it does in the backdrop. So the ones that we're missing right now is Saber, bottom right, and then Archer, top right. Okay. That was day 3. Day 4. Everything's ready. All that's missing is the Holy Grail. Even with the Holy Grail, my level cap still wouldn't reach 120. Okay. Morning, my trailblazer. This is a message for you. If you're awake, please come to the rooftop of Graphia Academy, where we first met. A surprise awaits. Meet up with Ren. It's been 2 hours already? Jeez. Let's go meet up with Ren as Ren. Classic. Where is it? Where is it? Aha! Found it. A red gem. Is that some kind of secret weapon? Is that an accessory you lost? Is that your secret money stash? Oh gosh, I'll go with number 2. I'm not such a klutz. This is a defensive spell I set in place to fend against ambushes. I had to leave in a hurry before I could retrieve it. With the Tasaka family's magecraft attributes of conversion, I can store magic in gemstones and use that to dissipate the magecraft of attackers. You know, just like the airbag in cars. I knew it. Someone destroyed the gemstone. It can't be used as a mystic code. Was it Ishtar? There goes your secret stash. Ishtar should be the one feeling upset, not me. As an Imagine, divinity has become her shackles. If she wants to survive, she requires even more wish power than regular Imagine, in astronomical amounts even. That's why she's fixated on even the smallest fraction of energy. This broken gemstone is proof that she's hit the end of the road.
So is this the legendary sword?
Yes?
How about adding another condition? If I win, you let me have it.
This sword was forged to choose a king. When its owner upholds what is right, or proves to be the perfect ruler, its power shall truly live up to the name of a holy sword. If you are truly noble, you would naturally live up to the sword. Unfortunately, I do not plan on handing it over.
Well, you leave me no choice.
What's going on? A servant in the school? Gary, let's check it out. Investigate the commotion. I have a feeling it's going to be Saber. The Saber. Oh wow, we gotta go considerable ways to get there. My computer's having a hard time loading all this. Uh-oh. That's my CPU. That was actually my disk as well. I have M.2. Or M.2 hard drive.
How interesting.
Give up. All that we convey and dream precious only appear beautiful because they are beyond our reach. Fools who bear great ambition and reach for things beyond the realm of mankind. What a pleasant surprise to find two here. Alas, men do not interest me. It's been a long time, Saber.
Another half-naked man. Am I seeing things?
Please step behind me, Master. This man, he may be problematic, but there is no doubt about his immense strength. If you are here for gems and treasures, I'm ready to fight. I will defeat you head on. Wonderful. Truly fitting of a woman who has charmed me. However, it is not yet time to leap into my arms. Hey, white hair, I order you to point your blade at me. Tell me, can one who bears the fire alone control its flames? It is Finan. I had a feeling it was.
Your tactics are intriguing. Come again.
Go on, flee and defeat. Master? Hang on. Are we both servants this time? Are you Ishtar or... I knew we'd meet again. Yes, she is Ishtar. What? Yes, indeed. Though if we stand on opposing sides, we will have to clash swords. There's magical energy flowing through you, unlike Ishtar. Are you really Ren? But how can this be? Saber. Great, finally a servant I can actually talk to. Wait, what? Not me? Well, you seem a little different from the Saber I know. I feel the same about you. You're from a different world than the Ren I remember, aren't you? I think Gilgamesh is a bit too happy. No, even so, you're still the same Ren I know. Forgive me. We fought not long ago, so I'm still wary. Okay. She didn't hurt you, right? Setting myself aside, my master is also a brave warrior.
More! Another!
Gosh. Oh my goodness, we can find it in there. Regardless, she does not plan on killing anyone. All she needs is the treasure. The master and I had clashing opinions on how to deal with Uruk's great goblet, and we were forced to reach a conclusion through a deal.
Here I come, King of Heroes! Are you sure you have enough treasures left?
So you're the owner of the other Holy Grail. Has it been taken? No, we still have it. But the King of Heroes interrupted us before we could do anything. Man, why is it Gilgamesh and Finan just battling back and forth? Kind of like, it just feels right, you know? You two. Keep it down. That was barely enough for me to break a sweat, but you have proven yourself. You do belong in the Euphorian epics. Speak your name. A noble name is worthy of a place in my mind.
Finan of Ides Elysiae. A good fight makes us friends, doesn't it?
Sure. Over the ages, only one has held the title of being my friend, and no one can replace them. Be content serving me as your king as I rise upon your shoulders.
Why are half-naked men always ordering me around like this?
Oh my goodness. It's just like my day all over again. It's because you're a hero, shouldering the weight of the world. That's your penalty for having bad fashion sense. Gosh. I'll just leave it there.
Sense of humor anywhere. Long time no see, my best partner.
So, it's over. The Goldie I know came here just to spar? Such a fool. I am here to retrieve the great goblet. To defeat a divine spirit, we must have weapons, warriors, and rewards, not a single one less. Her half-witted scheme that brings nothing but shame to the gods will be shattered soon. Let us have the war strategy meeting at the old wolf's office. We're going to war so soon? But there are still some days before the final battle. The path to victory is clear. Why shouldn't we finish this in one swift stroke? Right here. If you wish to play the savior once more, follow me. Otherwise, the glory shall be mine. As for you two, as key pieces of the battle, you cannot refuse. I'll do my best. It's still pretty scary. Let's talk about rewards first. Oh gosh. I'll go number one.
I'll join you. Taking down a god? That's my forte.
Of course you are, Finan.
Saber, it seems we have something more important to deal with. Shall we call it a truce for now?
Whatever world I am in, this sword shall always serve to save others. I'm glad to fight alongside you once more, Gary.
Another tough opponent, huh? I'll show you how tight our bond is.
Oh gosh. This isn't a contest, Finan. I had a feeling it was those two. All 7 pairs of masters and servants, 14 heroes, are here now. The heroes who will fight against the god have all assembled. Surprisingly, even the ever-frivolous king has also made a personal appearance. Uruk's great goblet. The king will hold a banquet with it and celebrate the final battle. That gave us 4%. King's Goblet. Gains 2 magical energy and draw 2 cards the next turn. I'm still confused what this one gives you. But I feel like this is going to be very good the next turn. I'm gonna do this on... Oh, but that's 2. We'll get rid of the epic slate for it. Sure. Alright, let's see what Rin's thought process is. So righteous, it's blinding. The champion of justice and the champion of justice's partner. The king of knights, a super alliance of righteousness. Feinen. Lawful good, human. A kind, humble, and honorable Chrysosair warrior. A hero that the people have high hopes for. Perfect in every sense of the word. Too bad his fashion sense seems pretty basic. Anti-personal weapon? An exquisitely crafted great sword, as perfect as its owner. I haven't noticed any special functions yet, but then again, there's no way an ordinary person could forge a weapon like this, right? And then Saber. Altria Pendragon. Lawful good. Earth. Earnest and composed. She is the indisputable king of knights. Loyal to her master, though she'd never admit it, she also has a stubbornly competitive and childish side. That is true. Anti-fortress noble phantasm. This is no man-made weapon, but an armament of the gods forged by the planet. As a noble phantasm standing at the pinnacle of sacred swords, its power is nothing to scoff at. Her noble phantasm is A++, not even the EX yet. Agility is B and endurance is B. But luck is A+. Okay. And that basically covers all of the board. When everyone at the king's banquet. Holding a banquet at the office? What in the world is he thinking? Well, find out once we take a look. Once the banquet ends, it'll probably be time for the final battle. Whether it's the final showdown or the pre-battle briefing, let's give it our all, in style. Of course, she likes her style.
So this is what the office looks like.
This looks different. This is just a bounded field, the tip of the iceberg when it comes to the Holy Grail. This appears to be the Phantasmoon Courtyard, a forbidden area of the Phantasmoon games. It may not be as luxurious as my royal palace, but it is fairly elegant. This tree in particular suits me very well. I have no reason to grant you common folk the honor of witnessing a king's true might, but I can make an exception to defeat that incompetent goddess. Come forth, join me in the glorious slaying of a god. We just never left Inforius, that's all it is. We've brought Inforius to Plan Arcadia. I feel like this is poison.
A feast before slaying a god. That Imperator immediately comes to mind.
Enough with unpleasant talk. You should be drinking your fill. Tell me, how does my stash compare to the treasures of this world? Speak your mind freely. Since some of you have yet to come of age, fret not. There are non-alcoholic drinks. Come of age? What do you mean?
I'll grab a drink then.
Oh boy.
It perfectly balances the richness of honey, the sweetness of lilac and vanilla, and the tartness of citrus. I can even feel the dense and vast warmth of soil, like I'm stepping into a spring garden hanging in midair. An exquisite flavor, though I can sense a fear of loss.
Certainly, it is the fear of loss. Without the right amount of bitterness, treasures lose their value. Elation. Oh gosh, not this. The foundation of all things is another name for it.
Legendary King of Heroes, do you fear loss too?
This concerns my heavy past. If I speak of it, you shall have to bear this sin for the rest of your life.
It'll just be one of many things on my shoulders. I'm all ears.
Of course, finding. Reckless fools who have no concept of sin, but I shan't spoil the merrymaking, so listen closely. The union of loss and gain is the law. In the past, the gods were enforcers of the law. They controlled the balance of loss and gain, thus preserving their rule. However, the gods created humans. Unlike their creators, human desires knew no bounds. The world morphed to suit their desires. With enough time, they could even alter the rules of planets. The gods foresaw that the law they defended would one day be overturned. Hence, they came to experience the fear of loss.
Interesting. Despite being gods, most of the titans of Amphorius chose to walk alongside humans.
Even the Eons are hardly hostile towards humans. However, they simply regard humans as ants, too insignificant to be considered enemies.
Yeah, pretty much. The gods could not match humans in numbers and desires. Thus, they were forced to merge both and created shackles that would bind humans while embodying both perspectives. As long as they forsook their dignity, they could continue to rule over the law. This was the optimal loss and gain they could come up with.
They reached the same conclusion as the Theoros.
And thus, a child of the gods was born with mixed blood and a heavy burden upon his shoulders. He was like a wedge cast down from heaven by the gods, the wedge of the heavens, and that is my true nature. That may be so, but there are stories going around about how this child of the gods overthrew the gods with his dear friend. It is true that this body was crafted by the gods, but that is a separate matter from the being known as Gilgamesh. Once the wind gusted into the opening and my soul struggled awake, I began my life as me. Since I've decided to be a king, the land beneath my feet weighs deeply in my heart. As for the gods, why should I care for them?
I understand now why I've been strangely drawn to you from the moment we met.
Yeah, I could see that.
We walk the same path.
True. Huh. My destiny is far more complicated than you can fathom. Instructing my subjects, reveling in wealth, standing alongside my friends, eliminating all evils that hinder the development of civilization.
You're right. I take back what I just said. We walk different paths indeed.
Certainly so. I am the king, and trivial matters such as those were handled in the blink of an eye. Until another life returned to dust and soil. In common speech, that would mean death. It was my close friend, the only one who could stand on equal footing with me. Only then did I understand the need to mourn for death and to fear it, even to be conscious of its existence. And in that moment, I was finally able to face my true nature. Can you comprehend this? From the very beginning, I was born from the gods, fear of loss. That's enough for now. It is merely a short and amusing journey tinged with confusion. I think we're thinking about the same thing, Gilgamesh. Even the mighty Ishtar is scared of losing this hard-worn, imaginated life. That's why she needs the Holy Grail to live on as a real god. Huh. It wouldn't be a Holy Grail war if we weren't fighting over the Holy Grail. The Holy Grail responds to wishes, so think carefully what do the treasures you've received mean to you?
Loss and gain. Does fear of loss also imply gain of desires? But your musings mean little to me.
Maybe saying that you should take paid leave and get some rest. I only have one wish this time, and that's to give it my all, till I'm satisfied. That cowboy is bound to leap for joy if he sees his darling chalice. Oh gosh. Talking about Boot Hill, is he? Huh. How shallow. As for you, officer, you must be here because you have some dark secrets to hide. But it's my duty as a king to keep spoilers from spilling out, so I won't force you to speak now. We received the Great Goblet. After the adventure in the dream world, the wish-granting chalice no longer matters much to me. I suppose it must mean something more to you. As things stand, do you still wish to use the Great Goblet to summon your companion to reunite with them? On learning your past, I was relieved to know that you had your own wishes. However, I can sense that they don't come from your heart, but from regret. In fact, they may even be born from hatred of your past self who failed to achieve perfection in everything.
Just a little.
She's talking about from experience.
You noticed all that?
Of course. My instinct is A rank. The skill to sense an enemy's attack. You burned everything down to save the world, fighting for an impossible chance to survive. If the chance arises again, I sincerely hope that Euphorius can embark on a life that is no longer so cruel. However, if you hesitate, the price will be unfathomably heavy.
I understand. Losses are a constant on the Flame Chase journey. In fact, this can be said of every journey taken as a human. Moving forward comes with loss. Staying rooted in the same spot might be a way of avoiding fears, but you will inevitably lose something even more precious before you even realize.
What remains after a story comes to a close? After all, material gains and losses are accounted for, something that seems to spring into being from nothing at all.
It's a lie to say I do not wish to meet them again. But if it's just a fleeting wish, light is a dream. That'll be too cruel.
But please don't beat yourself up over such thoughts. There's nothing wrong with wishing to show others a bright future. I can't agree with this perspective entirely now, but someone once said this to me. A path that can make more people smile, even if it means smiling in goodbye, will never be the wrong path. Who could have said that? Was it you, Archer? We should discuss how to fight Ishtar. You seem to be pumped up for it. Any ideas? Miss Castoris and Miss Polexia were a huge help. Gilgamesh too. King of Heroes, if we channel magical energy into your goblet, can we rewrite the master-servant designations and gather all the command spells into a single body? Hey, you said magical energy, didn't you? Magical energy, not wish power. It's meaningless to replicate another Imagine Holy Grail War if we're bound by the same rules. There's little chance for mortals to defeat a god. So we must dictate our own rules, ones advantageous to us, and begin a true Holy Grail War belonging to the mages. I mean, mages are just a bunch of delusional lunatics trying to create a new order and overcome the gods, reaching the root. I agree, but it is a lot for you to reclaim the magical energy you have now. If you channel the magical energy into the Holy Grail War ritual, you will never be able to leave this cosmos. Your efforts won't be in vain. No matter what, I'll stick with you to the end. You can join us on the Express. Go number 2. I made up my mind. I've learned from the myth of Ishtar in the underworld. Even if all my treasures are ripped from my grasp, I'll take them back one by one. Believing I won't lose anything in the end is how I made it this far, and I will walk with the same belief on this path ahead. Even if this path leads to hell, I will forge on. He's laughing again, guys. I think he's delusional. Shallow, ignorant, foolish, absurd, but this obstinate declaration pleases me. Go on, follow me on this royal path. Take it, and do as you please with this world. Wait, no, that's way too violent. But we'll gladly receive the Holy Grail. After all, rules are made to be broken. Gosh, this thing again. Oh, man. Now it's time for the decisive piece in the battle. Gary's noble phantasm. After coming here, I've indeed lost a lot. However, I've also gained plenty. forming a contract with Gary, reuniting with former friends, foes, and my other self, striving for a common goal with everyone, and enjoying the journey we're on and the one we'll be embarking on. Most importantly, we managed to open our hearts despite knowing nothing about each other. Without this dependable servant of mine, I wouldn't have made it this far alone.
This unyielding bond is our greatest weapon.
Are you sure about that? It is my noble phantasm, my origin. It is proof of my trailblazing. Sure. Could that be a weapon? I'm not entirely sure. Seems like the connection between you two is adequate to unleash Gary's true power as a servant. Although no one knows the truth behind this weapon, as long as it can be activated as a noble phantasm, we can temporarily manifest a miracle that rivals the second magic. Second magic? It's a magic that controls parallel worlds, right? We can draw wish power from parallel worlds and deploy an anti-divinity reality marble. But the Holy Grail has never imparted any knowledge to Gary. Powerful magic like a reality marble that may be detected and sealed by the Mages Association is unthinkable. In other words, Gary doesn't know how to manifest his mental landscape. Wow, that sounds about right. The treasury of Babylon prevails over all. I shall play my trump card when the occasion calls for it. We march at dawn. Foolish goddess, if you are listening, struggle against death while you can. Archer, he's just standing there. Is that Acheron? Acheron onto the vending machine. Let's go. It's time for a showdown with the goddess. Gotta yank her earrings off and smack her in the face. Okay. I'm not entirely sure about that. Alright, let's finish this thing off. We're at this about 2 hours and 42 minutes. I hope this is the end here. It's almost time for the decisive battle. Everyone's ready? How about you? Let's go. It's time to finish this. Conduct myself with confidence and elegance, then give my absolute all. My voice starting to go out from all this talking. Oh, we in this where we start. Gotcha. Okay, Ren, let's do this thing. You can tell it's not Ren because of the red eyes. You're finally here, Ren. It must have been difficult for you to find this place. Talking's such a big game to me. Classless. Who taught you that, Archer? I really can't figure out why he would stand with you unconditionally. He actually did want to resist at first, but even the champion of justice has no choice but to worship me at my feet. Well, insulting. It's the command spell, isn't it? Do you think I'm an amateur that lashes out recklessly like some enraged wild boar? We saw the wild boar earlier, okay? It's a goddess's charm and negotiation skills, that's all. If you work with me, the goddess of fertility and beauty, I can consider showing mercy, but if you resist, then you shall witness the horrors of war once again. Rin, no one needs you anymore. As for your lifelong wishes, let them vanish. Stop bluffing. The future you envision will never come to be. Puny ants yearning to fight the gods. Speaking of slaying gods, there are quite a few enthusiasts among my servants. What? You said it yourself. I've been excluded from this Holy Grail war from the very start. And that's how I became the biggest cheat in this war. Ishtar, it's time to end this enmity between us. Oh, isn't that something? But to the great goddess of Venus, you're ultimately just a bunch of forsaken souls huddling together for comfort. What about you? Hasn't the great goddess of Venus always relied on Archer and Sparksy so she could hide in the shadows like a coward? Stand down, Archer. Can I really? Certainly. I am supreme among the gods. I accept all offerings without hesitation, even the lowliest amount of dust. Listen closely, Ren. This is your final warning. Surrender and hand over your body. That sounds very messed up. Put an end to the pain of solitude. Only someone as spoiled as you would think that being strong and independent is a kind of suffering. Besides, don't I have numerous companions accompanying me on this road? I will prove your mistakes, then surpass you and the gods. Just watch. Well, she is part of the god slaying. From the boundless heavens to the vast earth. Praise be the mistress of heaven, reverie and worship with hearts full of joy. Huh, insolent woman. I shall let you witness the measure of a true king. I shall... Here we go, Trailblazer. I looked to my second monitor. I thought that that Gilgamesh said something else. I'm like, yeah, no. Oh no, not this one. Ishtar Uawawa Aquila. Huh? What is that supposed to mean? Okay, we're back with the normal Trailblazer. We'll go with Ren's Pendant. I don't remember having this here. Increase the target's vulnerability by 40%. One turn, draw one card. I'll do that. Do Aha Smash. This thing has 9,999 HP. That's a lot of HP.
Your moment to shine. Light it up! All eyes are on you!
We're gonna keep nailing the mid. Jeez, we're just nailing this guy. We're gonna pass the spark first. Draw 2 cards. Each time an ally attacks, the Trailblazer gains 1 growth tally. We're gonna use Ren first. Use this. And then we're gonna do this.
Hilarious!
And then we're gonna do this. Because I don't want to get taken so much damage. I just realized there's a second dot on this. Trailblazer's damage dealt increases after launching multiple attacks. Command spell. Unleash Saber's Noble Phantasm. Oh, we got Saber now? Wait, what? Okay. Let's go, Excalibur. Finan's Noble Phantasm? Wait a minute. Finan has one? What is it?
I shall accept your wishes! Dawnmaker!
Lancer's Noble Phantasm. Well, we know what that is. It's Gayabog. Gaybog. Gilgamesh's Noble Phantasm. Go on, Faker. Wait, what? What is Archer doing here?
That sounds too ominous.
Alright. Is the main Trailblazer going to be the one that deals the final blow? It's everything we have in the arsenal. Well, my computer has issues. I think that's my GPU not able to load fast enough. Ooh, King's Goblet. First, I'm gonna do this one. The Praise of High Morals. Launch it. Let's go King's Goblet. All out attack. Rins. Let's do the shield. And then 2 trace. Alright. Okay, now it's the Blade Works. Right? Wait, what? Ignite or Defy? Even if Defiance is ultimately impossible, even if Salvation is ultimately beyond reach, fire up the Rot Iron as well and resist the unavoidable fate. Do they go together? Ignite and Defy? What? Ultimate Blade Works. Never forget this. The version of yourself you should aspire to be is always your strongest self. That's true.
Unlimited. Blade Works.
Alright. What is the noble phantasm of the Trailblazer?
Leave it to me. Meteors of this vast universe bound to me.
It's frozen. Like that woman face reality. From the boundless heavens, the vast earth, sheathed in the breath of the
Tear open the sky!
shall take your heart.
In the name of Trailblazer, reveal all the tremors of the past and the future!
Time to shine. It shall be our
Star Rail Night!
So the noble phantasm is the Astral Express? Wait, what? Oh, ugly. Oh, fast forward. Ugly as a goddess, should I not be responding to her wishes? Note that cannot be undone. Still ignoring reality. This is a fundamental difference between you and me. While you indulge in a response to her, you've already snatched away her precious treasure. You want to destroy it with your own hands, too? Huh. All that we convey and deem precious, if it were her, she would have found a way to, who else but me should do it? I have no idea what he was saying. To destroy it, whatever. I wish they had voice acting. Or at least leave the text up long enough. The first was heaven. The second was earth. The third was underworld. The three intertwine as one, giving the world its true form. The universe was once hell before the sky and earth split. Thus the witness and my dear friend of old raised a scepter and proclaimed, "O stars above," is that the baseball bat? "Disobey the sky, split the earth, shine bright in a land of death." This is the creation epic of the Babylonian myth. Oh yeah, that's his noble phantasm. Enuma Elish, which is that. Heavenly Fathers, is this what you have once witnessed with your own eyes? Is that why you want to secure them with anchors and shackles for eternity? I understand now. I knew they deviate from humans. What they seek is not a moment frozen in time, but an infinite journey forward. Poor Ishtar. There's Ren. Ishtar? Congratulations on finding your most precious treasure at the end of your journey. Return to reality. I will leave this world and return this long-held wish to where it belongs. What are you talking about? Alright, don't be so dejected. I'm willing to be merciful. Despite your rudeness before, I can still take you back with me, just so you know. Huh? I can only blame myself for wanting to look cool. Even though I've been pushing everyone away from me, I'll keep going and doing my best to embrace everyone in my arms. I've learned from the underworld myth about you. Even if all my treasures are ripped from my grasp, I'll take them back one by one. So now I want to hold you in my arms and take you back safely. Come, let's let this body bearing its conviction of moving forward become one with me once more. I really can't win against you. It's a promise then. You must take us back safe and sound. Is this like a split personality thing? That's how I get it. The two shall become one. But how in the world do you fall out of a collapsing bounded field and hit the ground without a single scratch? Huh. Dropping the ball when it matters most, as always. I guess some last-minute support is needed from me. How is that even possible? You shouldn't be able to maintain your current state. It is a world rooted in imagination, after all, Imaginesses. Not to mention, I'm a man capable of shattering my own dignity unconditionally to fulfill wishes. That's the truth. So one last thing, please tell me your name, so I may leave this adventure with no regrets. What is this? You're still pretending not to know me? My character is an unidentified servant, so of course this time. Just kidding, I just didn't expect you to be so unlucky that you'd meet me again after the Holy Grail War. But since we've met, a proper greeting would be necessary to live up to the strict etiquette of the Tosaka family. Don't you agree? What am I to do with you? Then allow me to repeat myself. I really must thank you for your hospitality. Seriously, can't you just be candid in a moment like this? Listen carefully. My name isn't just handed out to everyone. I'm Rin Tosaka. Great seeing you, Archer. Rin Tosaka. Wow, this stunning echo is perfect for you. Now it's time we send you off on your final journey. This really feels like a final farewell. Just like everyone else, no matter where we are, we will definitely meet again. I certainly hope so. Let's press on together then, and keep moving forward. He just vanished. In thin air. Just like how he came into this world. 2 days later. Imagine a Holy Grail War epilogue. There's an epilogue?
Days are up. I wonder if Rin found a way to get home. If not, Pom Pom probably still can make room for...
Yeah, probably. Pom Pom we're talking about. Maidens who outshine the morning star. Say goodbye to everyone. Optional? I guess we'll do the optional. Gotta go talk to that Lancer kid again? Probably. Oh gosh, the lag! It's so bright! Do I have to say goodbye to Gilgamesh? No, it's not Gilgamesh. Finan and Saber.
This may be where we part ways. It's just a shame that we didn't get to test your holy sword in the end.
What are you talking about? She used Excalibur. Would you like to try it, Master?
Could I? Right now?
Oh no. Of course, though not right now. Let's return to the basketball court and finish our duel. If you come out on top, Caliburn will not disappoint you. I'm in. Don't make me wait for nothing. A fight? Count me in. Apologies, Master. No, this time we're comrades. We have sworn the knight's oath to fight and win fair and square, never allowing the strength of others to influence the tide.
But we're short a referee. Once we resolve issues here, you and I might even get to spar a couple of rounds.
Oh gosh.
A duel to the death. Does any other end stir the heart and soul of a warrior more?
Okay, fine, and chill. If that's the case, then let us begin. May we share this honor in the name of Britain. Talk to Gilgamesh. With his woo partner. Too slow. My treasures will soon be snatched away by the scoundrels overrunning this city. Wake up, the Holy Grail War is already over. Is law enforcement really that bad in this city? Don't worry, I won't be snatched away. Okay. Gosh, I'll go with number 2. Naturally, after all, it is not under my governance. Oh wow, he's actually letting them do what they want, huh? Even though the Holy Grail War has ended, I am still able to maintain my current state for a while. As for you, prepare to work your fingers to the bone, serving me. He likes to laugh a lot. I think I'm good, okay? Ashvel Lancer.
The servant's power is disappearing. Right on schedule. Should now be more or less time to return to normal life.
Slacking off during work, trolling during your downtime, must be nice.
It's not that simple. I'd prefer this Holy Grail War to keep going for a bit longer. And you? You materialized too easily. Have any wishes that weren't granted?
Boot Hill promised to take me to the finest pub in the cosmos for some drinks. I just haven't had time to get in touch with him, unfortunately. I mean, yeah. He's kind of gone away. Heroic spirits have to leave behind some unresolved regrets. If not, the Holy Grail won't be able to reach me again. Why didn't you say so earlier? I'll call him right now. How about saving those regrets for a beautiful reunion? I'll do the first one.
Why didn't you say so earlier? Anyway, leave it to me. He won't turn down a rare opportunity to share a drink.
Really, detective? I guess you're not totally useless at either.
Well, we'll share the spoils. If there's a chance, let's meet at World's End.
Okay. View the case board.
What is this?
Rin's note. Morning, Mr. Trailblazer. This is a message. If you manage to see this, please come to the rooftop of Graphia Academy again, the place where we first met. I'll be waiting here for you until we officially set off.
I should go check it out.
Rin's just about to, ditch school. That's so like her. Not really. She was an honor student. Or she is an honor student. One of the two. Rin meeting Ren. I knew you'd come. Done saying goodbye to everyone? No one has any regrets. What about you? I was planning on saying goodbye to you first, then I'll go look for everyone else. I'll go number 2. It's an honor. Maybe I'll never be able to forget this Holy Grail War. Time flies. In the blink of an eye, it's already time to head to the next stop. Isn't your magical energy all used up? The magical energy in the Holy Grail? Oh yeah, there's not a single drop left. But I was able to find this precious treasure, thanks to you and everyone as well. At the cost of their imaginated bodies, Miss Castorice and Miss Polixia transformed their own fates into pure magical energy and passed every bit of it into my hands, which reignited the ruby pendant bearing the power of conversion. It belongs to me alone. What remains after a story comes to a close, after all material gains and losses are accounted for, something that seems to spring into being from nothing at all. It is the strength to go forth. It is 1,000 times more precious than all the wealth of the world combined. Tears, laughter, anger, hatred, they are all symptoms suffered by all living things afflicted with the disease called existence. Symptoms they also embrace and enjoy as part of. The rhythm of life. This is the final answer given to me by this cosmos. I've already promised to return, and in case too much time passes and you forget your master, take this parting gift, my servant. It's a cartridge? This copy took some real digging to track down. Supposedly, it's quite the well-known fantasy action visual novel in those circles. Oh, I see. I'm very interested in it. Keep it safe and wait for me to come back so we play it together, okay? Don't try to sneak off. No problem, I'll keep it safe. Time will tell. Might spoil it for you. Who knows? You can play video games too? Gosh. I'll go number 3. I'm not such a tech noob, you know. I can play the super easy to clear games. Finally, just to be safe, I hereby invoke my final command spell. In accordance with the laws of the Holy Grail, bind my servant in absolute obedience. This game disc, with an original price tag of 3 carat emeralds, is not an offering, but a debt. When returned, interest shall be paid to compensate the cost and risk of the master's forfeiture of the item at an annual interest rate of 3%, with additional benefits, including installment options. I feel like I got duped. I got like got Tom Sawyer into something. Oh no. That's all for now. We can discuss the supplementary terms later on. The pact is sealed, and I can finally set out without any worries. So goodbye, my trailblazer. Wait. Yeah? There's something else you'd like to say to me? Hand over your parting gift.
I prepared a gift too.
May this journey lead us starward. Rules are made to be broken. May Ancestor Akavili protect you. I'll go number 3.
May Ancestor Akivili protect you.
Sneaky. Is this your way of trying to get out of paying your debt? Just kidding. Thank you for such a precious gift. Only problem is, this puts me in a debt I can't repay. But no problem. On the honor of the Tosaka family, I swear this to you. From now on, I will work hard on this debt. Of course, you can't slack off either. Certainly Tosaka, certainly Master, certainly Ren. So, I'll go with number 3, I guess. Certainly, Ren. Besides, since you're my servant, you must be the strongest. For you and me, may this journey lead us starward. She said the line, guys. She said it. I wouldn't just leave like that, of course. It would be great if everyone could each find out what the most precious treasure to them is. Perfect. The magical energy you've all given to me will be more than enough for a good while. So I kind of indulged a bit, and splurging feels too good. About what happens after reaching the next world? We'll see when we get there. Got a message from Saber? Gary, can you see this? Ah, it's sent. Here's what went down. Lord Finan and I had ourselves an absolutely epic showdown, but unfortunately Amphorius is beckoning him, so he can't stick around to help you recover your lost treasures. And that is why I, as a servant, am here. It is my master's final wish. For convenience sake, let's meet at the detective's agency again. Just like during our adventures in the dreamscape, let's fight side by side once more. This concludes the Holy Grail Imagine. A game definitely unrelated to any Holy Grail war. A fantasy action visual novel pretty famous in the Planecadia fandom. The premise looks awfully similar to Fate's Stay Night, but for certain grown-up reasons, it's absolutely totally unrelated. Yeah. Sure. Imagine a Holy Grail war. Case closed? Question mark? Is that end of it? Saying for us to reunite with Saber. I guess we go reunite with Saber once again. Very, very interesting. Oh gosh, she's here. Hey, Saber. Hard to believe we can still meet again after the incident. Let's give it our all, Gary. I'm very glad to be able to fight beside you once again. Tell me, are you my servant? Even though we are not master and servant this time, excuse me, our oath remains the same. I swear in the name of Britain, my holy sword will once again fight for you. Saber joins the battle. View the Holy Grail War, or Cup. Challenge completed. We got 100%. Proof of friendship. Flip a coin on heads. Gain a random buff. Draw one card. Gain 1 magical energy. Gain 100% shield. And flip again until you get tails. So, heads is good. Tails means ends the battle. Or ends the... You just ended it. So... Draw 1 card, gain 1 magical energy. I'm gonna get rid of Bulwarker. Here's Ren. The Holy Grail reflects the image of a past formidable foe. Infinite Trial? Defeat them, complete Infinite Trial challenges, goals to obtain trial rewards. There's permanent rewards. Ooh. We got Stellar Jades. We got the Petite Ren Tosaka. Decorative items obtained during your trailblazing expedition can be used to spruce up your room. A puppet identical to Ren Tosaka, but with a much rounder face. Who on earth put her here? That was the end of that. So now we have the Infinite Trial, which I'm just going to do this in my spare time. I'm not going to do this for streaming purposes. It seems like there's like modifiers and such for this as well. Of the previous bosses that we versed and bosses that we versed, like the this one. I don't think we versed this one. I don't think so. So now the cup is overflowing with golden energy. It's cool. Get all those. Get all those. I gotta do the infinite trial stuff and on hard as well. Oh, you were supposed to do all this to get this. Hey, okay. Looks like I'm gonna do it all. One of these days. Oh, not today, though. Case Ward. Is something new for this? Is it new? And then this one says new. Okay. Is there nothing else? Does it show up the... It's Star subsidiary stats. Noble Phantasm is EX. My servant belongs to a special class trailblazer, the protagonist of this cosmos. Truly awesome. Their animal persona seems to be a raccoon, but why though? Make oneself an anchor through which countless worlds can be bound for a limited time. Such magecraft stands on par with the second magic. This is Trailblaze taken to its absolute. It's Fate Star Rail Knight is the noble phantasm. What does she say about herself? Offer a gemstone containing 10 years worth of magical energy as tribute to the goddess of Venus residing within the earrings, and you can power up Mana, the boat of heaven, to blast Venus out pew pew, or so they say. It all still depends on the goddess's mood. Okay, sure. So yeah, client, academic partner, ally, and then track. But nothing about this because I think it was severed. Because, well, they're no longer in this world, I guess. Permanent rewards. Oh. What is classified as permanent in this? It says 2. Oh, now it says 5 out of 17. Gosh. I think that's it of this event. Is there only 4 partners? There's only 4 partners. Okay. Well, I mean, there's the extra stuff to do. And it looks like that is the end of it. That's cool. Look at achievements real quick. Ha 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 ha. Use Gilgamesh in the Imaginary Holy Grail War and play 10 Gate of Babylon at once. I want to say Babylon. Not sure why. Bootleg Unlimited Blade Works. In the Imaginary Holy Grail War, use Archer to generate 4 trace cards in a single ally turn. O mortals who would bind a god with chains. In the Imaginary Holy Grail War, max out a Chimera's level. Death to the Disloyal. Defeat 1 enemies using Rule Breaker in the Imaginary Holy Grail War. And I maxed out my defense. Play Ro Ias during the Imaginary Holy Grail War. Okay. Imaginary Holy Grail War, case closed. Since you're my servant, you must be the strongest. Watch as Rin Tosaka returns to the stars. Maidens who walk the Evernight, so please keep shining forever and always. Receive the magical energy of the Death Titan sisters. Maidens who outshine the morning star. It's a promise then. Reconcile with Ishtar. And this gives us a grand total of... Wait, hold on. Apparently oh yeah, because finishing the event. I also need to finish the infinite trial as well. Oh, that's not going to be that hard. We got another couple of passes. That gives us to a grand total of... Oh, well, still 10. But we can claim our 1,125. Wrong place. Stellar purchase. Yeah, 1,125. And this will give us like, well, 7. 5 over, to be exact. So 17. And have 1 more left to get a normal regular warp. I'm going to save up my warps for a later date. And I still got to do Currency Wars or Divergent Universe. I've been trying to do the Ascension level for Currency Wars. Trying to get up to that 170. And then I think Divergent Universe, I'm close to that 60. Yeah, 60. I might just do Divergent Universe, get this cleared out because it's 20 days left. And then good to go, really. That should do it for today, guys and gals. Thank you all for watching this live stream / video. If you're new here and want to see more of this, consider hitting that subscribe button followed by notification bell icon, as well as like the video. If you want to see more of Honkai Star Rail on the channel, normally do live streams of Honkai Star Rail is on the first Wednesday of the month. So that means that the next time we'll be doing this game is going to be on the 2nd of September, which is a Wednesday. Yeah, we're probably getting another another update coming out, which means that we probably will be having another warp thing as well. We're probably going to be in the second warp cycle, maybe? Because they just came out yesterday for the new warps. So if I think about it, it's a month from now. Then we're probably going to be missing at least one warp cycle. If it's not good, then I'm not going to go for it. If it is good, then I'll go for it and I'll let you guys know about it. If it's not good, then I'll skip it and go for the next one. You guys will see. So just want to let you guys all know. So thank you all for watching this live stream back to this video. We'll see you next time on Honkai Star Rail. Not Fate Stay Night. And God bless you all. Bye-bye.